Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. What a time we're gonna have today
Thunder.
with Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2.
I'm glad we could
game.
all share the thunder outside. That
yeah.
warms my heart.
Yeah.
That even the
wonderful.
chat can also have thunder.
I mean, it's like gone away. It actually looks pretty clear outside right now.
It's okay.
It's okay. There's a delay for chat, so it makes sense that it would take
Right.
time
Oh.
for thunderstorm to appear for them.
I always forget about that delay. Catches me off guard every time. You know what I'm talking about? Ha, delays. Like, you know, I mean, like they're a rough. You know, when your plane gets delayed.
Yeah.
Man, relatable, man. You know what I'm talking about? Woo! How you doing, Ivy? Hey,
Real
old
good.
man. That's good.
I'm having a good
I
time.
have a question.
Yes. What's your question?
What games you been playing this week?
What games have I been
What have you
playing
been
this
up
week? I've been playing.
Yeah, you pick
Xenoblade
anything up, put
Chronicles.
anything down, continue anything? Playing Bionicles?
No, Xenoblade Chronicles.
I thought you said I've been playing Bionicles.
I've been playing with my Bionicles. They're right over there on the shelf, and I just look at them. I'm like, I have to just pick it up and like match them against each other and be like, yeah, Bionicles.
I was like, I don't think there's just a video game called Bionicles. Maybe there is.
I mean, there's
But I
Bionicle
feel
video
like-
game, but like, I don't know. We
not
don't talk about
Bionicles.
that game. It's not good.
Well, I guess we're not then. Good, because I don't have anything to add to that conversation.
Yeah. I know. I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles. We
Yeah.
already talked about that a lot.
A little bit, yeah.
It's a bit.
You touch on anything else? Play any games, put any down, pick any up?
I
Continue?
literally the only two games that I've been playing are Animal Crossing and Xenoblade Chronicles. Those are just I start up my Switch, I boot up Animal Crossing. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I'll do my Animal Crossing stuff for the day, and then I boot up Xenoblade Chronicles, and that's the rest of what I do until I stop playing Xenoblade Chronicles.
Fair enough. For me, we talked about Dying Light last stream, which is it's basically a cool zombie game where you get to parkour around and jump in first person. It's fun. It's a nice game. It's not super deep, you know, mechanically, but there's just it doesn't take itself too seriously, so you can like Goomba jump on enemies as a skill. Basically, you can hop on their heads. There's just like little fun things like that. You can drop kick zombies as another thing, which is incredibly satisfying. It feels so great. You can slide kick. The movement is very, very fun and very nice. And we actually we finished the game. We beat it. I was hoping Danny would be here, but I have no idea.
Of course.
You
If
probably
only.
will. You maybe will.
If only
But,
we were so lucky.
yeah, because I was playing it with him and two other pals, multiplayer, but he would also have stuff to say about it, which is the reason it would have been nice. But for the most part, the gameplay is very fun. It's very enjoyable. It's cool. It's also fun to dick around with friends, and just fall into whatever happens.
Yeah.
Like we're all like, oh, we're just gonna kill this giant thing for an hour. Only to learn
that's gonna be
it had
wonderful.
a glitch happen where it just has infinite health. We just wasted all our ammo and cool things on it. Just fighting it, try to make it walk into fire and have things explode on it, make it run into spikes. It's a lot of fun though, even when it messes up. Huh?
Frightfully worried. It's been ages since I've heard from them. You must.
I think we already saw this cutscene.
We did. I don't know why I was.
Let's skip it.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. I wasn't sure
Now
how
we
to
actually have the
skip it.
thing.
I'll be completely honest.
Well, now we know.
Now I know. You press Y.
But yeah, like we were playing the game, and all told, gameplay is very great. It's fun. It's pretty fluid. The story has been lacking in all departments. There is a story.
Yeah, I love
It's
this
kind of
area.
like I don't care. It's fun to joke about and just have a little just to make a little inside joke every now and then. Like, oh wow, that was. They'll say something stupid or just like you're just like, what the hell is going on? It's fun to just laugh about with some pals, but it's not really anything. It's nothing to write home about. It kind of sucks. It's a lot of tropes, and it's kind of lackluster. And the ending was just sad because the whole game you can play it co-op with your friends. The last level you have to play single player, and it'd be like, okay, if the game actually got good, it was cool or fun. Or sorry, if the story was good or cool or fun, it'd be fun that it was like, okay, you know, it's single player, but it was a good experience. It wasn't anything special at all. Why is it blue? You're in lava, not water.
You know, under lava.
In fact, it should be red or yellow or orange, not blue.
I just realized that the fucking camera controls are not inverted, and I confused myself because I was like, wait, why is it going that way? Oh, it's not inverted. It's normal.
Oh boy.
It's just so weird because there's so many old games that I'll play that just have inverted camera controls, and I'm like, yeah, I get used to it. And then I play a game with normal camera controls, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? But the same thing happens when I try to do the reverse. It's like, I'll start playing the game, and I'm like, wait, the camera... Like, either way, I'll get used to a different control scheme for the camera.
Yeah. And
it's just strange.
Oh, sorry, but back to what I was saying. I don't know if I actually the game was Dying Light. I don't know if I actually said that.
Yeah, you did.
Good.
Why
but
can't I jump? What has happened?
I think you just got like caught under it. You were like under it. It was sort of technically above you, so you couldn't jump just because it was above you. I think that's what happened. But it was such a disappointing ending. It just is like out of nowhere. There have not been QTEs at any other point in the game. In the final mission, the final boss fight is a QTE. You don't get to actually fight him. You actually get to like swing weapons and like hit zombies, and it's fun. You do not get to do that. Like you could actually do it with human beings because there are like raider type people that you can fight off who have guns and stuff or weapons. Like you can fight them. The final boss you cannot actually fight, and there are bosses up there that you do have to fight. The final boss is just a fucking QTE, and it's so disappointing. It's like, it was so sad. And it was actually kind of funny, because we all really enjoyed the game. We were all like super disappointed by the ending. And my friend, like the next day, like you know, I was at work, but it was Danny. He texted. He was like, "Man, that ending was dog." And then like an hour later, he's like, "Man, you know, like they could have done like anything to have made it. They could have done this or that and would have made it better. They could have changed if they'd only done that." And I was like, you know what's really funny about that? He just went like he went direct. If it's the stages of grief, he went from anger right into bargaining almost immediately. It was something so perfectly captured, like just the transition from one stage of grief to the next.
Oh.
We were enjoying the game. We were having a great time, but then we were just so disappointed. It was like, oh, this is fun. And it was just out of nowhere. It's like, oh, game. Well, that was it. Okay, well, that sucked. But I recommended Dying Light previously. Everything I said still stands. If you have friends who would play Dying Light with you, play Dying Light with friends. It's worth it. It's a great experience. It's a fun game if you haven't. Again, when the game first came out, it got a lot of bad reviews because it had like issues with like coding and not coding. I mean, I don't even know if there was co-op when it first came out, or if it was just single player. I think that may have actually been added later. The co-op, but
he's right there.
It's a great game for just fucking around with some friends and just like messing with the game's engine, especially just trying to outsmart it.
Oh, he's right there.
And like hop over walls and things you shouldn't be able to. It's really fun for that. It's a good time. I would highly recommend it. Again, that is if you're someone who is fine with a game that has very lackluster story and just good gameplay, it comes highly recommended. I really enjoyed it. Because you suck.
I guess I just suck. Yeah. Well, let me.
I have no answers and I have no idea.
No ideas.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't need the fucking fire to stand on this. Or the bunyip. Oh, this is big.
Yeah,
it's huge. It's massive. It's crazy.
Well, it's gotta be massive. There's a volcano. That's my answer. That's my response. Maybe it's more massive because it can be massive. Because the heat rises, so the air from the volcano would rise and allow something that is bigger and heavier to rise more easily than in an area where there was cold. That is science for you. Boom.
Ow!
I love science. Oh,
Ow.
freaking idiot! You stepped on the lava.
I did.
Dummy.
No. Oh. No.
Oh, you don't like to see that.
No, you don't.
You hate to see the
I want.
your character just decide to take a sprint into the towards the lava, right to the edge of the cliff.
See, I want. No. God damn it. Oh, okay. No, we're good.
Ooh, Banjo-Kazooie. What a good game. Yeah, I want to play Banjo-Kazooie. I actually haven't played it before. I've only seen so far of it.
Yeah, I don't know how to get to.
Grumps played.
Oh, do I have to
As far as
freaking?
I've ever seen
Maybe
of
I
it.
can use the water on him.
Maybe. But
Maybe.
from what I've seen of the game, it looks pretty cool. And of course, you know, basically all reviews of it are fairly glowing. So I do definitely want to play Banjo-Kazooie someday. I have never played it though.
Yeah, that's also just like a game that I should play at some point. I just haven't because like I never owned an N64.
I never did either. Yeah, my
So
only
I
experience
just,
with
like,
N64 was
Yeah, I just like don't have.
a parent's friend, whose son who had it. And then I guess also when games from the N64 got remade was the closest, you know, if playing Ocarina of Time on the GameCube was the closest I got to having a Nintendo 64. Good call.
Good cog indeed.
So where are we supposed to go from here? Oh, we're trying to rescue people. That's right.
No, I just want this Bilby. I don't need to do
Oh,
this
that's
at
a
all.
Bilby.
I just want him.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to rescue people. I thought we were
How'd
like,
I
that
get
was
to
one of them. Maybe figure it out later. Hit him with a boomerang.
See, I tried that.
Did you?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me try doing this.
Worth it. Might as well.
Alright, there we go.
When in Rome, when in a volcano. Might as well try this.
I don't know what this accomplished, I'll be honest. Oh, I need to use
I think nothing.
Yeah, I think nothing, actually, now that I think about it.
That's my assumption.
I was like, I can't stand on the ledge, I just fall off. I can't, like, hit him with anything.
Have you successfully been able to glide up against him?
No, I just fall off the cliff. Like, even if I
There's a
land on
glide up against him.
With
the boomerang glide.
let's see.
Maybe you just make contact with him.
All
Yeah,
right,
you just
there
have
we
to make contact with him.
Yep.
Okay. Simpler than we thought.
Simpler.
You're overcomplicating it.
Overcomplicating it. I just had to
Tends
touch
to be.
him. I just wasn't getting close enough to touch him. In the right places.
Yeah, weird indeed, but at least we
Yeah.
figured it out.
It was strange, but it has been done.
But in fairness, it's a fairly acceptable solution. You just touch him like you always do.
Yeah.
Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was.
How do I get up there?
Gotta press the button and then the thing
Probably.
comes down.
Probably.
Probably. The ladder's on. I saw a ladder on the other side of it, so that's my assumption. It's a very interesting fire. It's incredibly vertical lava. It's definitely not fire.
It is gone. Also.
Well,
It evaporated.
weird.
Vaporized.
Yeah.
Gonified. It's a
Dead,
green
dead,
one.
dead.
Ah!
Now,
Okay, so these I have to shoot with water.
you have
yeah,
to
and then it moves. them.
Raha! Sure, okay. Guess so. Oh! cinematic
Please
camera.
don't tell me this is on a timer. I can't hear very well. I don't know if it's taking or not.
Just go for it.
I don't actually know if this is faster than just walking there. Now that I think about it.
I have no idea. And I don't know.
Tom did just
Right,
go
they
braha.
just
He makes noises like that sometimes. Very... it happens.
Did I say brah?
Braha.
Brah.
Yes.
I will surprise myself, I'll be honest. Also, I will just make noise. That is a thing I will just do. Without thinking or question. What's the yellow one do? What's the yellow button do?
Oh, it resets them.
Aha! I figured it out. Yeah, it is just a thing about my body where it has just decided to. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna make noise now. I will just like screech or just braha, braha, brah. I don't even know what braha, what the correct emphasis or whatnot to put on inflection is. Whatever it is, I don't know what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. I think I probably need them all to be in like a good place to actually like.
That was my guess too.
Because I need to get the mech over to all of these things.
Yeah.
The bunyip, not a mech.
It's close enough. It really means it's like no one cares. No one's gonna get mad at you for calling it a freaking mech.
No. Mech.
Cue the angry comments.
Kill angry comments. That one just goes. This one is useless for this.
Okay, so that one changes nothing.
What does this one change?
I don't know.
I think both of these are only useful for getting to those two. I'm gonna stop that one there. Did I say that twice? I did.
I don't know, but did the green lights on the door just activate?
Those have always been like that.
I thought so, but I
means that
also
it's
thought they
open.
might have just activated.
I don't know what this one
Maybe
is
it's
on
just
about.
free. Waiting time indeed. Don't you will watch the genius unfold.
I'll put it there. Why not? Oh, so
The
much
strategy.
genius will unfold. And so many
Oh, you
dogs
know
will
what? Probably you probably have to move it to the first one, and then from the first one to the second to the third.
bark. What do you mean?
You could probably put this on a moving platform.
I could just, yeah, have them all be moving. That would probably just make this easier.
Oh yeah, that's also an idea.
That way I don't have to position them specifically. I can just like have them all moving, and then I could just jump onto them when I need to.
I agree. Let's go.
It stops moving when I land on it. Nice.
Well, that's a feature.
Ooh, godlike.
Nice.
All right, I need
All right.
Yeah, I need all
All right.
three of them.
All three blue.
Oh,
All
okay.
three green.
So I can just
Blues and greens are separate.
I could just do the same thing again. So I just activate them,
no.
have them all move, and then like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we'll do.
Well, I like your enthusiasm.
Yeah. I just have not fucking fall all the way back down, so I have to walk all the way back up.
It is always rough.
Just a bit.
At least we have this nice, convenient flower.
Nice, convenient flower.
It's a good flower.
Fuck. No. Just give me multi-ranks. Nope. There we go. It's so weird because like the interact button they made to be that button. And
what's the interact button?
It's
how often do
Y.
you interact with things?
Like,
oh, is that just like the talk?
You know,
what,
like you talk to someone, you.
Okay, yeah. I was just like, you don't often interact with items, do you? You just
Yeah.
normally hit them with a boomerang.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You having fun there?
Yeah, I have a lot of fun. Let me spin around.
That's good. How is it? Why are you pressing a button to spin, or is that just an idle thing?
No, I'm pressing a button.
And you like?
No, because that's his attack. That's
oh,
his, like,
I was like, can you like?
he has.
You like spin around and spray water in a circle?
Oh, I can.
Ah, yeah, let's go. Ah, I
forgot that.
I enjoy it.
Fuck. Yeah, I forgot.
Fuck.
I forgot that was a feature. But you had to stop to spray
no.
water though, so.
Yeah, I assumed as much. Having fun with it?
Yeah. I forgot about this. Yeah, I forgot why I love this thing.
That is pleasant. I enjoy it. Boy, this area has been going really slow because we keep falling down.
Yeah, I remember always taking a lot of time on this level just because of how many times I would fall down.
Hmm.
But I like this area. It's cool. It's a lava.
It's a volcano.
It is volcano.
Oh no.
Where are the volcanoes in Australia? I want to know.
There's Mount Krakatoa. I don't know where Krakatoa is actually. I have no clue. I think it's on an island. First of all, Australia is an island, so maybe it's on Australia. That's fair.
It's on Australia.
Yeah. I have no idea where Krakatoa is. The only like landmark I know in Australia is like, is it Uluru or something like that? Freaking Uluru. I think it's like a big rock.
Big rock. Oh, the big rock.
Yeah, big rock.
Yeah,
kind of like rounded and red.
Yeah, the big rock.
I think it's called Uluru.
I didn't know there was an actual name for it.
Well, I believe
Like
I believe it's like the name that the natives like have for it. At least one of the natives have for it, because there's many native groups.
Of course.
Who have different languages, so
not sure
they
which
will call
platform
different
to actually
things.
jump on for this.
I will be sensitive.
Not sure what my platform path I actually want to do.
I'm gonna say, oh no!
Go no, indeed.
Oh no! I'm gonna
You know,
say
actually, this is the last one, so I should probably just like, place them with the buttons instead of trying to
place them
move them.
intentionally this time. That makes sense to me.
Come on,
Hit it again.
get over here.
Hey, there we go. Oh boy, this level is slow. Why won't it go? Are you actually even hitting it? No, yeah, it's clicking in. Did the level break?
There we go.
No, never mind. I don't know what was happening.
Me neither.
I don't know what was going on. I didn't like it.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's
I'm
going on.
happier now. You fix this stuff and it's all good. What do I gotta do? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what this voice is.
What are you? I don't know. I don't know what we're
I
doing.
scream and let him get calm again. How are you doing, Ivy? How's your weekend? It's a fun voice to do. I'm enjoying it, at least.
At least
I'm having a blast.
How do you even get
That's
to
what
that?
matters the most.
I don't even know.
To me. Get what?
There's like a
thing
little
over there. I don't know.
grind thing over there with a big thing, and I'm like, how do you even get to that?
I do not have a clue. Maybe the stars, and by stars I mean platforms, align somehow.
It goes so low. I don't know why. That's that one, right?
I don't either.
No!
Oh. Well, at least we'd only gotten one into place.
Yeah. I forgot that was there.
Yeah, always gotta be careful. Gotta be on edge. Gotta keep a watchful eye and vigil. I don't believe that for a second.
I mean, I'm on an edge right now. Which one was which? No.
I'll tell you this.
No.
You're on the edge of my patience. No, you're very on the edge of my patience.
Yeah. It's hard to keep track of which button's which. Those just phase through each other.
It was funny though, while it lasted.
It was funny. Oh.
The stars.
The stars.
Or, okay, maybe not. The stars. No, maybe not. Where are you trying to get it?
I'm trying to get it in between those two, so I can actually jump.
Come on, come on. We don't have all day, Mr. Platform. The stars. The stars. You gotta hit it at some point.
Yeah, I have a better idea. I'm gonna try moving that one somewhere closer in between those two.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. They have set paths. I have no guarantees.
They do have set paths. This is true. Magic 8 Ball says not much better, but just get over it. You.
Oh. Oh.
No, it's worse. It's low.
See, if I had like stopped it like a second earlier.
I don't even know about it.
I don't know either. It keeps going so low. Oh my god.
How low can you go? How slow can you low?
How slow can you low?
Just.
I'm gonna put it there. I don't care.
It's not an amazing spot. It'll do though. If it works, it doesn't matter. So please, I hope it works.
Oh, I hope it works too. That's not gonna work.
Okay. Well.
Oh.
What's the plan now? Okay. That's the plan now. You leave this really? Just leave the robot here. Why did you go down?
Fuck. Why did they make that the same button? I don't understand.
Why did you go back down?
So I can get this.
Why didn't you put the robot on the
I
thing?
couldn't actually jump up to this platform, so I couldn't even get up here.
No, I meant leave the robot on the platform.
Doesn't matter.
Fuck you.
Really? It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter to you, but it
It
matters.
doesn't matter.
I wasn't the one who wanted to move. I think. Well, or waiting.
Yeah, there's times like these where I really wish Danny was here with us. If only he wasn't doing other things.
Stop it. Okay. Stop it.
Yeah, it like has to be like that. But then this platform is like just not useful at all.
Gotta make it work.
Gotta make it work.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. It's gonna happen. Stars?
I think that's good. I think it's good.
It might be a little higher. I have no idea, but hopefully it's gonna work.
I don't know. Hopefully my video game depth perception. Hopefully my video game depth perception works properly. Let's go.
Oh.
I did that jump very bad. Oh god. Oh dear god. Oh, no. No. There we go.
Oh. What did that
was.
accomplish?
It opened a secret path.
You're wrong. And you're wrong.
What are you talking about?
Ooh. You're gonna do some D&D. Oh, that's sweet. That's cool. D&D is great.
D&D is good. Go do D&D.
Yeah. You just have to find the right people to some degree, but you know, it's a good experience. It's something nice. It's something fun. Some fun to get into and to learn. I had a great time learning it, at least. I don't know. I definitely have the thing where I think I sometimes will just be too honest and be like, I mean, I don't really, I can't speak for you, so I don't know if you'll actually enjoy this. I don't, you know, you might really hate it. Yeah. Instead of just being like, oh, it's a great experience, you know, you're really gonna benefit from it. I was like, I don't really know. Maybe you might actually like just hate it. You might just get really bad people. It might just like kind of traumatize you, and that you might never want to do it again. I really don't want to like promise anything. I keep getting into that. Or I'm just like, I just gotta be a politician about it. No, D&D's a good thing. It's very
Actually,
fun.
hold on. Is this even? Yeah, this is the thing that I actually need to do. Why did I do this? There's a fucking line of fucking guys right there. I don't know what I hope to accomplish here.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's good. It's good also, I guess, to probably just dip your toes and not just jump into like a full big thing, and to just, you know, learn the ropes and not you have to like, you know, settle on anything. Just get the handle of things. So no, when I first did D&D, like I definitely did not know how to do a lot of things. Like I did not know how to make a character, so any character I just made was a punchline. Like it was just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna make a funny character that's he's super like is like a super zealot, and if you say anything, if you have a different religion, he's gonna be like, oh, I'm big enemy, and he's gonna be whacking and zany. He's gonna lead to fun situations. It's just a punchline.
Thanks. We better get out and let Dennis know we're okay. He's probably worried himself silly by now.
Ty, Woolly oil rig is under attack.
Oh no!
Okay.
The oil rig.
Something about it.
Oh
This is top
no!
priority, Ty. So get cracking, mate.
Ah.
Yeah, D&D's good. It's cool. Can't take the thing with you.
Oh yeah,
No robot?
yeah. You can't take the robot with you. I forgot that was how that worked.
Mm-hmm. You know, you can't take it with
Someone
you.
realized the actual mechanics of the game. There we go.
I'm a light tree person. That's cool. I enjoy it. I like it. Tree people.
Tree people.
Tree people, indeed.
What? Oh!
You are now here. Ooh, whoa. Cool. Where are we going?
See those red platforms? I'm gonna make
Yeah.
them blue.
What? You can't. No way. You're joking.
No.
He did it. His Don is blue. Wow, that's like a portion of one of my favorite colors, which is green.
Treant is the tree people, I think. I don't
I
know.
think a
what
blight is an evil tree man.
That might be it.
Because they're being baddies. They're being monsters. Monsters.
And this, I gotta.
Aha! I thought maybe you'd have to do something like that.
Yeah.
I can't believe it actually was though. That's neat.
Oh.
That would have been that would have been a nightmare for me as a kid to try and figure out.
Can I actually put things on the water? Or fire,
No.
rather. Lava.
Lava.
Magma?
No, it's
Fuck.
magma is if it's still in the earth. This is exposed to the surface and air, so
Okay,
it's lava. there is a technical distinction, which is a very annoying science thing. Being corrected between lava and magma, but it's a thing nonetheless.
Alright. Here we go.
Yeah. I need the lava.
Yeah, it's just I'd never remember which one's which. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Ah!
D&D is also very cool, especially for me because it's insanely creative. Like there's so many like parts. Like if you read like the handbook, you look at all like the monsters and all the freaking
oh my god, the monsters.
all the
so
ideas.
many.
It's like wow, it's so cool. Just so many ideas. Like there's of course ideas they sort of like take inspiration from or just like draw in. Like they'll have like if you look through it, there are like gods. There's like gods of like certain realms. There's also the Norse gods and like Egyptian gods and things like that. There is like, there's like Greymane and like Glanderthing and like Sminnergulch, but there's also like Thor. And then oh, it's him.
The Google juice was drunk when I got here. Hey, it's you again. You little orange furry dinosaur thingy. Guess what? They can look all they want, but they won't find me. No way. Say, you're not here just because you want stuff from me, are you? Well, I got news for you, pal. I ain't got anything to give. Nothing. Nada. Tip. Except for these. These are for you.
I
love this guy.
Oh yeah. So yeah, like there's also like you'll find like a Cthulhu adjacent. You know, you'll find like little things like that every now, like in the handbooks and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of it takes from like just other mythoses and like Lord of the Rings, mostly.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings like set the standards basically for fantasy. Like it really just created all the notes that people will have followed since with like there's elves and dwarves and orcs all that stuff were popularized and are like the mainstay
but
a lot
there are
because
some
of them.
D&D original things like
there's plenty
and genocide and whatnot.
Like there's a great handful.
The mimics came from D&D. That's where they originate.
Yeah, like there's a lot of original things that did come from D&D. Don't get us confused. Again, there is still Livelglorch and Greymane and Snigglesnatch. Don't forget about them.
Don't forget about the Flump.
Don't forget about that. No, do not. You will regret forgetting about it. You will not sleep at night. But it's like, yeah. I really respect it and love it.
Oh, jeez.
Also, like, the classes, like the detail it goes into as well, like the description of things and
just
classes
like
and like subclasses, abilities. I'm like, oh, it's so cool and fun to read. I love it. I really do get it. And of course, like the main rule of the D&D handbook is that like
these are
everything
guidelines,
in
not
here
rules.
is everything in here is to be taken like and changed as you want.
You feel.
Like this is all suggestion. This is a set of rules that you can follow, you can alter, but here's rules that if you want to have them basically. So you can have an experience and you can just alter it from here as you see fit. You can make your own. It's great. I really do love that about it. It's just like a game about like creativity, imagination, which is again, I really do have a very I love it. I have a soft spot for that kind of like stuff. It makes me happy. Question: I mean, do you actually like hiccup when you hiccup?
Hiccup? Yeah, I guess.
Like when I hiccup, I
you
never
make noise.
I'm always completely silent when I hiccup.
Yeah, no, I don't
just
make
go
noise really.
Yeah. I don't know why that is. Like I'm just always completely
if I'm
silent
like
when I hiccup.
speaking and my mouth is open, maybe, but like normally.
Like if I'm speaking and my mouth is open, I'll just like I will like pause and just like freeze up and like breathe inward for a second, like very, very pronouncedly. Like I don't know. I just never make a noise. Maybe it's just one of those things like cartoons have put in my head that it is normal to make the hiccup noise. That is the thing that happens. It might be cartoons just put that in my head. But like, I don't know. I was wondering if it was a normal thing. I guess for you.
I have no.
Or for the chat. Chat. Do you ever hiccup and make a hiccup, or do you hiccup and make silence? Huh? Post it in the comments below. Like and subscribe.
I like
was scary.
I like
I
the
was
scream.
afraid.
I especially like how it cut out midway through the scream. So it's just...
Why is it cut through my screams? Come on. Actually, I should ask. Is it being bad at the moment? Should
No,
I
it's not being bad.
restart
It's just
Discord?
that it was just that, just specifically
Okay,
that.
cool. Good. I have no idea when or when or not it does it, so I just hope it's good. It's fine. Never mind. I don't like the fact it's making such noise. Oh, okay, it's broke. Never mind. I was like, it's making such rickety noises.
There he is. Why is he standing on the bars?
What a ploy. What a
What
play.
a man.
What a trick. They play.
There it is.
Oh! It's right on the edge.
How do I get to that? Oh. I solved it. I figured out the puzzle.
We did it! Huzzah!
And then, wait, there's 2 of these left.
Yes. I guess
Is there
so.
anything down here? This is the thing that I'm trying to open.
Uh-huh.
Where's the last one? Is it up there?
I don't know.
I hope not.
Well, we're gonna go there anyways.
We're gonna go.
Probably. We're gonna go.
Gonna go.
Okay, good. Ah, good cog, man.
Good call, man.
God.
I don't see anywhere where it could be.
I don't.
Is it
know
in this
either.
room and I just missed it somewhere?
I don't know. I didn't see anything. Well, that has to be in a place where you can hit it with the water.
That is true.
Is that it right? Is that it right there? Directly across?
that was
from
the
you?
first one I hit.
Good. Okay, gotcha.
Then we hit that one. And then where?
And how?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Well, okay then.
I forgot about those.
I didn't
There's certain
even know.
like glowing. If you see like
Oh,
glowing
not a
cracks in
burst.
a wall, it's a breakable wall.
I thought it was just lava. Honestly,
No,
just pouring out.
yeah, I did too. I forgot about that. It's more obvious in
Yeah.
areas where it's not, where the area is not on fire the whole time. All right. Good.
All right. Okay, so is that it for this area? Were there any more twists and turns underwater?
There's
I didn't
probably
see
some
any.
other things. I think that was all
Okay.
the like little labyrinth bits.
Cool.
I think there might have been one more thing in the first area that I missed.
I wonder what it could be.
Not that one. Yes, this one.
Oh, you know what? In the first area, you did only get one green thingamabobber.
Oh yeah, it was just the one green thing above her that
I thought there were more than one. I'll be honest.
Is
Okay.
there like a highest area here that I just didn't get to? I feel
Oh
like
yeah,
was.
there's that thing you wanted. That
There was that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
Rhine
that. No, that thing was the highest thing to get to. Okay. Oh, I know how to get to that now. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm literally stupid.
Really?
How did I not figure
Oh,
this
that's
out?
cool.
Never mind. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I thought that would
Oh.
that would send me high enough. Never mind.
Well,
I'm never getting that.
what was that noise?
It was the force field that keeps the mech from
Gotcha.
leaving.
Okay, that makes sense.
No, go down. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love Beetle.
Beetle's such a man. Like when you look at him, you're like, yeah, it's Beetle. There he is.
Yeah. It's him. It's the guy.
He's my friend. He's Beetle. He sells me things.
Yeah.
Oh, how do I get to those? Ah.
I don't know.
I've
won't
seen
tell.
the light. I know the answers. I have all the answers. There's not an answer that I don't have.
I like that kind of answer. Let's... Oh.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, we got some cool money. Oh, we have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Let's go spend it on
A
things.
lot to spend it on, yeah.
Let's spend it on
Do we
upgrades.
have all the rank types? No, we don't. We're missing the Mega Rang
Zappy.
stuff. Zappy Rang. And X... Wait, what are these two up here? Oh, the Boomerang.
Death Rang.
The
Murder
Death
Rang,
Rang.
Kill Rang,
Death Rang
Skull
and
Rang.
the Doomerang, yeah.
There you go. Baby aboleth in a fishbowl. I like it.
No, wouldn't you want that?
I would.
Yeah.
Southern Rivers.
Southern Rivers. Oh, over here. Nice.
You beauty.
Yo, beauty. All right, where to next?
Should we go to frickin'
Is something all the way at that dead end? Oh, what?
Sly or Parents or
Oh, there's
whatnot?
a thing with. Yeah, we should go grab some things.
Hey, let's go.
Actually, we should probably just buy the rest of the rangs from Ty's parents.
Do they have names?
I don't know.
Do they have names? It is the question of the day.
I was hoping there might be like a lore tab that just tells you
I was
character
wondering
names.
I have no idea. Probably not.
There's probably something
I
like
wouldn't.
that
I wouldn't
somewhere.
assume it. Maybe in the manual.
Definitely in the manual. Let me go get the box.
Okay, go ahead. I'll play for you.
Yeah. Here's the controller.
Thank you. I got it in my hands. Look at me playing the video game. Woohoo. Good role play.
I'm back. Hello. I have the game. Their names are Ty's parents. Fuck.
Oh, I like how you went vertical for a second.
Yeah, that was great.
Eh.
There we
I
go.
also like that canonically is not you driving, it is just her being
Yeah,
a
it's
bad
just her
driver.
driving, and I'm just firing exploding boomerangs at everything in sight.
I like that canonically she just drove into a fence of her own free will and accord. Like, that was not you.
And I jumped off, you know, of my own accord.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that.
Baramuji.
Baramuji.
Baramuji. I love that name.
It's
great.
good.
It's a good name.
Yeah. I remember like having like a thought a while ago where I was like, wow, the US has some cool, good names like that are its own thing. And then I realized, no, that's not true. It's like Durham. No, that's England. Camden. No, it's England. Newark. No, that's England. What is a Phoenix? No, it's not England. Like it's like a lot of the main cities. Like, what is it? Bismarck. No, that's the German chancellor. You know, like a lot of the names we have are just sort of like, you know, just taken from somewhere else and just like, well, now we have a city in America
Hello,
named
Ty.
that. But like, there's a lot of like great like names that are based on Native American things that you'll find like Schenectady or something like that, or like Saskatchewan. That's Canada, but you'll find like names like that. I'm like, oh, I love it. Like,
Yeah,
cool,
they
so-
make the funny noises. Doing, doing. I love that noise so much. I was really upset when they didn't make that noise in the first game.
did you get one rang or two?
There's two. Or I got all
What was the
ranks.
other one?
The Zappy
What was
Rang.
the other rang?
Zappy
Zappy
Rang.
rang. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a much
Zappy
more
Rang and
cool
Mega
looking
Rang.
Zappy rang.
Oh yeah, the Zappy Rang
Mega
are way
Rang.
cooler in this game. Just wait till we get the upgrade. Oh my god, all the upgrades for these are
I
like
will not
so
wait
much-
until we get the upgrade. Thank you. I will be like, that's cool right now, and you won't stop me. I mean, there's nothing you can do. You're
Nothing I
powerless in
can
this
do.
situation. Yeah, but I was gonna say like basically any name that's not like a Native American name, like type name, like Miskatonic, or like what is it? I don't know, something like that is just a name from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like it's just like a name like we just stole from like England or like Germany or France. Like people are so uncreative. But that's like basically like all the down in. And so like I really love when I see like Ho Hocus or something like that. They're like, yeah, that's us. That's ours. No Ho Hocus in England.
Ain't no Ho Hocus.
High enough.
Nowhere but here. Oh shit.
Yeah. So when I see Baramuji, I get sort of the same feeling. Like, yeah, that's a unique name. Like that's like you're not finding Baramuji
That's an
anywhere
Australian
else.
original.
That something about that. I'm like, yeah, I like it. That's good. Like, yeah, when you see Miskatonic, like that's what is it? Oh, I lost the terminology. Damn it. Oh, it's an Algonquin, style name. Like that's like northeast coast. It's cool.
God damn it.
I love these things. Also, like the Nahuatl, like Aztec tribes had crazy freaking names like Nahuatl, the Tenochtitlan, crazy things like that. Axelinochko. They had all these like crazy freaking names. I love it.
Which one should
Moctezuma.
Which map do you think we should get?
Great.
Probably cog map, because then we could buy more things with the cogs.
You got a good point. What's the mysterious anomalies? What even does that entail?
I'm looking at it real closely. It looks like the guy that get like the Jubu juice or Gubu juice, Gubu berries.
Okay, yeah, we're fine.
Guy. I think it's that guy.
Yeah, I think we're fine with cog map. I think that's
cog
pretty good.
I see that you would farewell, friend.
Farewell. I don't know what she is.
Goodbye.
I think she's like some kind of owl or something, but like, I'm not entirely sure.
I think she was a mopoke, or that, or a shitbomb.
She's some kind of weird Australian animal that I don't know.
Something.
There we go.
Mopoke, maybe. Not mopoke, I have no idea.
Oh my god, I love...
I don't know. Birds are cool.
So good.
So I don't think shitpox are in Australia. I think those are just, America. But nonetheless, it reminded me of it. Never mind. Birds. I like birds.
Trigger bobs.
Don't judge me. He has bombs? What?
Rang. It just says rangs. I was hoping it would say...
That guy has bombs? What?
What does this say? Jack... I can't even read that.
I think it was SRCRK, maybe.
Trigger bob.
Well,
what should we get from this stuff?
I don't know. Let's see.
Prototype.
Oh, we could wear pants like Sly, and then we could just like go and see Sly and have it be really awkward.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm dressed like you.
Let's do that.
Make it really uncomfortable for him.
Then...
Is there Sly colored?
I don't remember what
vehicle?
this one does.
Oh, we can't afford them. I'm sure it's just useful for a level.
No, but I just don't remember what it does. Like which one this is.
I'm sure it lifts things.
Probably get the sub bunyip because I know what
What's
that
gold
is.
paw?
The gold paw doubles your health essentially.
That's fine.
It's also mad expensive.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're fine. Even with or without. Well, we know where the sub bunyip is.
I'll get the sub bunyip because I know where that is, and we can get 5,000.
Yeah, we have seen that
again
one
pretty easily.
It was bombs, not bombs. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's...
Now I understand. I thought you said bombs.
I like
that store is called Bombs. That store is called Rangs. Like what?
With the
sign
bombs when you were talking about that, so I.
Hello there.
Hello again.
Hello there, Toy. Oh.
Hello, Toy.
Hello, Toy.
Toy.
Hi,
Toy.
Hey, Toy.
Good eye, toy.
Good eye, Toy.
Good eye, toy.
Hello, toy.
Hello, Toy.
Oh, toy.
I love this game.
I'm just trying to actually figure out how to do the accents as it comes. That's a fun game for me. How to try and actually do it and
I just
not
love
just sound like an
hearing them
idiot.
all like say random shit. I'm like, yeah. It's funny 'cause they're saying funny things.
It is funny. Southern Rivers. Does she actually have like a house or a place she lives, or does she just live in a truck? Does she just like sleep in there?
She lives in this truck. Yeah. I'm gonna say that's canon. Let's try going over there.
Oh wait, also let's equip Sly. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
Put on your brother's pants.
Oh my god, he looks like him too.
You put on freaking mascara! Let's go. Let's go!
Yo.
Now this is gonna be really awkward for Sly.
Oh, it's gonna be so awkward.
We're just gonna come. It'd be like if you like went trick or treating at the Death Star dressed as Darth Vader. I love it.
Like his fur color even changed. It's sick.
No, it got a little bit darker. I saw. I love it. Now we just need the freaking exploder, the death rang.
Yeah, we
the
just need
Dark
the
Souls
death
rang.
We need the Dark Souls
Whatever
rang.
it's called. I don't remember what it's called. The Doom rang.
Doomerang. Well, the Doomerang is different
Doomerang.
from the Death Ring.
The baby boomerang.
I go this way. Become Sly.
I saw that and I was like, wait a minute, we didn't do it. Let's do it. I'm glad. I'm glad someone was paying any attention. This is great. I love it. I love being Sly. Ah. Why are there still roadblocks?
I think it's all like
We still haven't unlocked everything?
the like west area is all locked off right now. I think like the far left
Ah, gotcha.
road.
Fair enough.
Oh, we have to go back here again? Really? Ah!
I guess that's a yes.
Oh no! Hold on.
What do you mean, no?
No. This is a mission we've
No,
already
no.
done. No, this is a mission we've already done.
I'm sorry, I'm doing the Napon thing.
Meh.
I'm trying to do his thing. He has a very high-pitched voice, so I actually just can't even.
Can I not leave?
No. You're trapped forever. I think it's because you went to the other one and then went back here that it's now like it was loading that. Now
Yeah.
I started unloading and started loading the other one, and now it's unloading that and unloading this one again.
I don't know.
Because you went back and forth, basically. You're like, it was probably still loading the previous one and just decided to keep loading that one and then start unloading it before it started loading the next one that you were actually trying to get to.
Oh, okay, it's over there. So yeah, the red quests.
Are there
like-
any other places you can go besides Baramuji Town from this starting area? Can you get
no.
anywhere else?
Because like this is just the headquarters, and then you just go to Baramuji from here.
Do you do anything in the headquarters?
There's some things there. There's some secrets you can go around and get, but there's not much to do there.
Okay.
You can access some missions from there, though. I think some later ones.
Fair enough.
I mean, you'll know why once we get to it.
Nope, probably won't.
Nope.
It'll probably go over my head, I'll be honest.
Hello, Ty.
Hello, Ty.
Hello, Ty.
Hello there.
Hello there, Ty.
Oh, Ty! You're just in time. I've whipped up a smashing gourmet meal for the workers. None of your
Can't get over the
boring
mascara.
old meat pies for my end. It's
It is
tofu
fun.
cheese souffle made on soy milk and quail eggs with a dash of ginger.
Sounds tantalizing.
No.
Try some?
No.
Thanks. I've
Good.
already eaten.
What?
I have no idea what we're doing.
Right, I forgot about this one.
I did too. What do we do?
We gotta go get a souffle.
Well, makes sense to me.
Wait, he's even wearing shoes. I just realized.
Does Ty not wear shoes?
Ty doesn't wear shoes.
Whoa! Why? Why did they give that detail to his brother, but not
lagging
him?
so much?
Because it's funny. It's funny that way.
It's okay. Yeah, you were right. It is by the the lag.
Oh!
Yeah, the landing. Almost
Dude,
cool.
sweet. Nailed it.
Oh
boy,
my
the screen
God.
just flashed me for a second.
All right, I'm gonna try restarting the screen share.
It just like flashbanged me. It was not fun. I just got like a flash in the eyes. Like what is it? Like Men in Black.
There we go.
I don't know. That's how it was before. Nothing's changed really.
I don't know why screen share is able to affect the game's performance.
This is a good memory leak.
In that specific,
maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe memory leaks or something. I have no idea.
I have no clue.
What else are you doing? I'm actually starting to get a headache, and I think my eyes bulging out of my head. So I'm gonna go take an Advil. I'll be right back.
Okay.
In a second.
Sure. Just go. King Prawn. I love the King Prawn. He's so big. Wait, where do I even... Where? It's not over there, is it? This isn't the one I was not remembering from before. Or remembering incorrectly from last time.
I'm back.
Hello, back.
Yeah. How you doing?
How are you?
Good.
Whoa,
I was
that
too
place is on
slow. I was
fire!
actually
Holy shit!
I was actually too late, and my eye bulged out my head, turned into a demon, is now attacking people downstairs. And hopefully that doesn't get picked up by the mic.
Yeah,
Other than that,
hopefully.
I'm good. How you
I
doing?
don't hear anything, so I think you're good.
Okay, good. Yeah.
You guys at the start of the area, goddamn
I think
it.
the stream's probably ended by now,
Yeah, no.
but the streams have only just begun. Wink. So, where's the souffle supposed to be?
I need to. It was supposed to be by the door apparently, but I forgot. So I went in a completely opposite direction over here because I remember there was a thing over here, and I keep going over here expecting it to be the thing that I'm doing, and I'm like, God damn it, this is the wrong thing.
That's the wrong thing. Oh no.
Because there's a lot of missions in this one specific area that, like, yeah.
That was a cool little dive.
Yeah, I love the little flip he does before he dives.
This game has a lot of style and flash.
It's
to
so
it.
much style and flash and flair.
It's got a lot of panache.
So much panache.
It is good. It's a good game.
There he is. That's the dude.
Oh, it's the dude! Do you have a souffle, sir?
Just in time. The boys are ready to knock off for lunch any minute now. They've been hanging out for their pies with
You're not
mushrooms.
getting the souffle. You're giving her the souffle.
This smells like an explosion in a manure factory.
Also, we're not Thai.
Oh no, it's not Thai anymore.
So here's hoping they won't notice.
I'm not Thai anymore. I'm Sly. Ty, what are you doing? I can tell by your voice. No, I'm Sly. It's me. You've seen me. I'm Ty's bro. It's just so strange. It's just so strange you can be Sly. I love it.
Really weird.
I thought it was just gonna be his pants. I love that you're actually just like
I thought it was just
doing a full-on cosplay.
It's pretty great.
It is great. I love it. Is that a giant like a rogue wave in the distance to the left? Is that
No,
like a
those are
rogue
just
wave?
mountains.
What is that? Okay, gotcha. Did I say like a rogue wave is probably one of the things I'm the most afraid of in the world? I think it's because like every time I'm at a beach in a dream, there's always a rogue wave. I'm like, it's horrifying. But it's also just like, it's a terrifying thought.
Hey, Kaza.
You have to shut down the main pump before
Wait,
the whole place
you were
goes
outside the.
fire.
How'd you. Then they. Wait a minute.
It's a good question, and I was thinking about it myself. And I'm glad you said it as well. I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking it. Woolly woolly oily rig. Woolly woolly oily rig.
It's on fire.
Woolly woolly oily rig.
It's not good.
Trying my best.
Bap,
They're
bap,
shooting
bap,
a
bap.
lot of like little pew pews into the sky. Not particularly at anyone or anything. Why they're just like firing laser bolts, laser beams.
Beams of lasers.
I don't know what they're aiming at.
Me neither.
I mean, there's a battle going on here. Why do the workers have guns?
It's being attacked by the dudes.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, you don't see, like, when there's a bank robbery, you don't see the banker, you know, the bankers don't have guns even though they're getting attacked. I don't know why oil rigs are any different.
It's Australia. They have different views.
They
on...
don't have guns in Australia.
don't.
They're outlawed.
Well, these are animals. They don't apply. The same rules don't apply to animals.
You know what? I do not know the Australian Constitution, and I do not know if it excludes animals. I do not know if it specifies animals or just humans, so I'm not going to speak on this matter. But, just saying. That was scary. I thought it was just going to smash you.
Why? What was gonna smash me? This?
That thing, yeah.
Oh, that.
I thought that thing was just going to like... to just like come down and just like crush you in twain. Make a sly pancake.
Whoa, what's up there? Dudes?
Oh, they have cool like lava suits.
Lava suits? I thought they were like
I mean-
lab suits.
Are those? Because it's also covering the face. I thought it was like a thermal suit type
500.
thing. That's what they call it, the thermal suit,
Maybe.
not lava suit. You got the idea. It
I
makes
get the
sense.
idea.
You get it. Come on. Put out the fires. Spain. Or not.
Money.
That's the money. This
Here
is the
comes
good
money.
stuff. Here comes the money. I agree. And I don't know what we're supposed to do now. I'm now officially lost, because I thought this was like a straight line.
I did as well. Speen.
Spain, indeed. Spain!
Oh, it's hurting those guys. Ugh. Oh.
It's hurting them.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Oh, well, maybe there's something out here.
Maybe, is there like maybe you grapple? You leave this behind and grapple around?
I don't know. I don't see anything. There wasn't anything else from there, right? No. No, there's nothing out there.
I don't think so.
Why is this
Wait,
door
look
not
up,
open?
up now. Up above this door. Is that? No, that's not open. I don't know. Is there anything else the robot can do?
No. I have an idea, though. I can't can't even jump off to my doom.
Look at that infinite expanse of ocean with very shallow water. Very shallow ocean. There's something about that I find very pleasant though, just like a bay deep ocean. Or not a bay. Oh yeah, I think that is a bay technically. Oh,
So
water
confused.
terminology is confusing. I don't know. What are we supposed to do? Climb things again. Let's go climbing things again. Climbing things was good. Climbing things was good. Let's climb things. Do you hit that thing with a boomerang, maybe? Do you have to hit the top of it with a boomerang? The spin? Damn it, I'm out of ideas. Hit it with a zappy-rang. It's worth a try. It was worth a try. I'm out of ideas.
Whoa.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Woohoo! I like it. He's like Palpatine.
He's like Palpatine, but with boomerangs. There's a button.
There's a button? How did we miss the button?
There was money next to it.
Ah! We're stupid.
I'm
We're
sorry.
so stupid. How did we
dumb?
miss that? I can't believe we missed that. How did we?
How?
God damn.
Why are we so inept?
That is so
I actually
bad.
don't understand.
That is actually so bad. I don't know how we did that. I don't know how we missed that. I'm genuinely shocked. Like normally, you know, we'll be a little ditzy here and there, but like, I don't know. I just can't believe it. I
Nice.
expected better of myself. I'm really just disappointed, son. You have to bring the robot up there so you can pop out of it.
No, I didn't.
I thought there was a platform up there. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there's just some extra money up there.
Okay. It looked like what like at the end it was an upper platform. It might just be the roof like bevels in. I don't know. I guess in not bevels, but the opposite. Maybe it is. But I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah. Thought you had to like freaking pop out of the guy up
Pop.
there. Pop.
Yeah, I think the pop doesn't even go much higher than the jump, so it doesn't.
I think
really
it goes less high than the jump, honestly. I thought of that like earlier when I was like, I think you're actually jumping higher now that you're not in the thing. Like the jumps
Oh,
are now
I mean, like jumping
much
out
safer.
of the. Well, jumping like this is much safer, quicker, and.
Oh, that's
also,
right, jumping out of there.
Yeah, jumping out of the
Popping
thing.
out. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa!
this is red! Kill him! Fight him! Fight him! Fight him!
No, he's on my side. He's trying to put
No,
out the
but
fire.
still.
Oh
you
dear
can-
God!
No, but you like kill him. This is funny. Yeah, wow.
The whirlwind of death.
Hey,
The
what are
water,
you looking
the
at?
whirlpool of death.
punk?
The water.
You that
water,
freaking spray him with a freaking fireman hose?
I fell through the floor. I think, or did the floor just? Yeah, it collapsed. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh,
That. Get him!
come on. I don't think I can hurt them.
Yeah, I think there might just be a set piece.
Yeah.
Oh, look out! Fire! You're in the incinerator room. I don't know, maybe. I don't think oil rigs have incinerator rooms.
Ow. Wait, I can just jump over it.
Oh, you're right. You can.
I have legs.
Yeah.
I must have forgotten since I thought I gave them to the magical man in my mind.
Yes. Uh-huh. I remember that. I don't remember that.
You know, from Earthbound.
Uh-huh. I remember that now. I actually do this time. I'm not lying. They're free. We're not. We're stuck.
We're not.
They're
They
free.
trapped us. They're more powerful.
Oh, look out!
Why
You're
can't they
safe.
get this one? There we go.
You did it.
There's so much smoke, I can't fucking see anything.
Can't see the smoke for the trees.
Here you go, fuck. Fuck you.
Oh, look out! The freaking.
Oh yeah,
broken.
I just remembered. I mentioned this in Taiwan, but when I originally played this game as a kid, I thought the opals were like red blood cells that were that I was using for the for the currency. I was like, wait,
I
what?
can
That's so
understand 'cause
weird.
it's only red in this game.
Yeah, because they're only red in this game.
Huh. Well, you know, people in Australia did used to use blood as currency back in the day before they actually had fully established themselves. Before they had actually like established money systems and uniform currency, they just used blood as sort of barter system. It's an offhanded sort of nod.
Being a blood donor was actually just like giving to charity.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just an offhanded nod to that bit of Australian history.
Thing.
Yeah.
That's why it's called a donation, because of the blood donations.
Yeah.
Oh dear God!
Oh,
No!
You hate to see
Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Wait.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah. I was like, did we have a robot guy in this room before? I don't know. I don't remember.
I think I got both of them because they are lighting up green next to them.
Well, it's good enough for me. Yeah.
Why?
Oh,
There's a pit, and then it opens up into another pit. Come on.
There absolutely is.
You jump over the pit into the next pit.
Well,
It's
if
just
water
mean.
has been leaking down on that spot, making it weak, it stands to reason that water has leaked through it and onto the other thing, making it weak.
Of course.
That's just logic and facts. Oh, where are we? Oh no!
That's a good thing the terrain
Wasn't
is
scared at all.
complex, so that I can stand on the little lip.
Absolutely.
It's a good thing they bothered to model that,
Little servo box above it.
or rather, put collision on that.
Yeah. Well, a little bit of both. Both
Yeah,
things are
model and
are
put
welcome.
collision on it.
Yeah.
This room is just smoke. Aha.
Yeah, you're right. Aha! We've done it.
Done it. Alright. Good night, Czar. We'll miss you dearly.
Have a
been-
good one. Sleep tight and all at the
Good luck with D&D. I hope you have a good time.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
you
have
should.
fun. It's cool. It's cool.
Just don't argue with the DM. That will just lead to a lot of annoyance.
And remember, don't just be cool, look cool. Wear shades.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's a life lesson for you. Ooh, don't say we never did nothing. Yeah. Good night. Ah, it looks spooky. Go stab them with water.
Oh, I will. There it is. I don't remember this mission at all. So this has all been
That's
really
funny because I also don't remember this mission.
weird. Of course.
How relatable. Good with the zappy rangs. Or I guess probably the
Why
mega
can't I
rang.
move the camera up and down? Oh, now I can. That was weird.
I don't know. Didn't a bunch of guys just run into that room in a cutscene?
They did. Now I'm just confused.
I think maybe they were on a platform and we just didn't do that. Whatever that was.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Something like that.
We'll never find out probably.
Did that one. There it is.
Yeah. Oh, finally, the fans.
Oh, thank God. Ah!
Get rid of it. I hate it. What is it? What is that?
Oh, now I remember. This is what I remember about this.
That? I don't like them at all.
Yeah, this is what I remember about this mission. Is the
I
boss.
don't remember this at all.
It's truth.
It's right.
Not without a fight.
I was thinking the same thing. Buster, take care of her.
But
Ta-ta.
You remember when we were having the conversation?
Buster's
Fuck
gonna
you.
love this.
What is that?
it's a light bulb.
Oh, sorry. It's a
I
what?
think It's a light bulb. I
Okay,
think. I don't
maybe
know.
we'll like a light bulb.
It looks like a light bulb.
I didn't know. I thought maybe it was something made it glow. I have no clue.
Yeah, I remember this boss, but oh dear God! Ah!
Buster the Nanobot boss. Oh God, it's disgusting like this. I hate it so much. It's really unpleasant when it uncoalesces. When it goes to a bunch of like individual guys, I hate that a lot. I'll be honest. Oh, he destroyed someone's house and part of the dock. This man is a monster. What is the goal at the moment?
Hit him.
Like, are you trying to like, do you kill like the little nanobot guys? Like, do you have to kill all the little bitty boys?
I don't actually know. I gotta think about it.
Would a different boomerang be more useful?
I don't know.
Like a Struth-rang? I don't know, like lightning
Struth-rang.
rang, zappy rang, frost rang. Because there's water, I assume one of those will affect something somehow.
Maybe. Hold on.
Try zip zap.
Ow. Zip zap.
I assume because it's in water, that it would have been useful. I'll be honest. Doesn't look like it.
I don't know. I think it's just more simple than we're making it out to be.
It does tend to be that, let's be honest. That is someone's dock!
Ow! Fuck.
Well, you hate to see that. I don't
Hate
like
to
it
see
at all.
that. Where?
Don't lead them over to someone's house.
Haha!
Someone has to live there, you know? Oh, you know what? What's the rang that hits multiple things?
Oh! Mega ring.
Try that. That might be
Ow.
useful. Fuck you. I guess not.
Well. Let's
Well,
check the same strategy.
it was sound logic, I think. You gotta.
It's pretty sound logic.
Well, I'm sad now.
Oh, he tried to kick me.
Oh boy. He's ruthless.
Truthless. What might I say?
Ruthless.
Whoa!
Well, you know what they say. Sometimes truth really is stranger than fiction.
Ah, fuck!
It was such a good joke, I just had to do it twice.
Of course.
I love that joke. I was very happy with that. As I thought about it, I was like, I can't just let it go to waste on the frickin' like intro bit. I got
Ow.
it. He definitely is losing little boys.
He's definitely losing little boys.
I have no idea.
Is there another? There it is, yeah. Nice. Ah.
Nice.
Ah. 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 Ah.
Oh, there's a tie head right over there in case you need it again.
Ah.
Yeah, to your left. See it? You don't need it now. Well,
I
got it. Hopefully we don't need it. Now it's gone.
I think it'll just respawn after a certain
I
amount of
don't.
time.
No. Fuck. I don't get this boss very well.
This takes a long time.
Because, like, you hit him in the chest, that sometimes does damage. You did a couple damage, like, when he fell on the ground once.
Is the only thing that does damage.
Well, I feel like he did damage once he was on, like, on the ground all scattered.
Yeah,
but
I feel like that too.
Think
like, it makes, like, little, like, effects, right? Like, when I hit them?
Sometimes, not
Sometimes,
always.
but
And
not
for the
all
most
the
part,
time.
again, I see everything in, like, every other frame.
That's true.
So...
No, it's, like, definitely only hitting them sometimes.
So, like, I really don't know what's happening. Like, little details like that might be happening fast. I probably have no clue because I don't see it, and I just see it for an extended frame, so I don't know exactly. I don't have a good picture of what happens sometimes. Nonetheless.
Do an action. There we
do
go.
Something. Got him!
Alright.
Alright.
That took way too long.
A little bit. What is... Oh no, what are they doing? Oh no, you're moving. Never mind. I thought they grabbed you. I didn't see him jump at all. Basically on my screen, he was just standing there. They slammed down and he's just gone. I was like, oh shit, they grabbed him or something like that. Oh no, what are they gonna do to him?
Wait, they sank? That was like foot-high water.
The oil rig looking for something.
They're soluble in water. They just dissolved.
She stole. What did it look like? Like a glowing cricket ball, but bright green.
Sounds like a tennis ball.
Tennis ball? Oh dear. That could be my bioorganic microscanalizer.
What's that?
Why was that in the power an oil rig?
Resonant image of the
I don't know.
deoxyribonucleic constituent of any tissue sample. In English, mate? It maps out your genetic structure.
I mean, oil rigs have oil. That's like fossils in a way, so I guess maybe that makes sense.
Maybe.
Why would Cass want that?
I have no clue.
No.
Why was that in an oil rig?
Just without the power of a grid processor? Oh my.
What's wrong, Julius?
So that's a giant pencil.
About a break-in at Karawon University last
Or
month.
he's a small
And the
koala.
only thing stolen was a grid processor.
I bet you top dollar Fluffy stole it. Boss Cass is up to something.
Let's not start rumors.
You may be right, Shaza. I need to work out what Cass is doing with all those parts.
Let me know how you go, Julius. In the meantime, I've got some bush rescue jobs to do.
Ooh.
Baramuji.
Baramuji.
Bioorganic microscanalizer.
Julius has excelled himself yet again.
Yet again?
Doing that.
Let us begin the test.
Well, what are you waiting for? Turn it on.
The scanalizer will extract the genetic information from the
Not
Use the
again!
grid processor to calculate which attributes we want for our frail soldier.
What parts of a koala do you need for a lizard? What part of the koala is that? That's not koala at all! What are you talking about? What is this nonsense?
At last, success! I'll call him Uberfrill.
He has all the best qualities of a reptile and a mammal.
Are
Excellent.
koalas mammal? I guess
can
fair
create an
enough.
unstoppable
Or bear.
army. I'm a
They're marsupial.
I thought they were, but I don't. I thought so. I just assumed I was wrong. I'll be honest.
That's not a side effect, that's a feature. It'll make a great bullet point on the side of the box.
Is that a bullet point on the side of the box, Ivy?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
I don't have the box.
Unsuspecting mammals.
Don't worry about that, Carlos. I know exactly where we can find some.
I hate that his name is Carlos with a K. It pisses me off.
Okay, mate. Those lovable Hollywood stars, Birrell and
Like, I've gotten over Shazza as a name. I'm fine with it now.
This time it's for real. Looks
Carlos
like
with a
Cass's
piss.
Hoons are
Awful.
dressed up as film extras
Too
and
much.
trying to destroy their film set. Stop them.
Well, I don't care about a film set.
So
There's better things.
So yeah, I don't know if you remember me saying this, but I
Probably
did
not.
mention during the Taiwan playthrough that the Frills being warm-blooded was a major plot point in this game.
Oh, gotcha. So are they warm-blooded now, or
They're
or
now
they were
warm-blooded.
cold-blooded?
Yeah, they made
Gotcha.
they made that koala cold-blooded,
I like
which is why
it.
he was like shivering.
He was shivering his timbers?
Yeah, there we go.
This is a good game.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you probably would be smashing those windows, just breaking them. Like,
I remember this being
Ty,
easy.
what are you doing?
I remember that being easier to do in the original, but I don't know why it's like being so jittery about it.
I don't know. I mean, Ty is literally just smashing windows with boomerangs. Those should be shattering. And he should be in a lot of fucking trouble right now. But that's very fun.
Nah,
I
that's
enjoy it
cool.
a lot.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought koala bears were a marsupial.
They are.
I doubted myself. I was like, I guess I'm just wrong. Fair enough. I mean, I guess they're a bear. I was rationalizing in my head. I guess that makes sense. It's a koala bear. Okay, cool.
Not bears. Marsupials.
Marsupial. Well, it's good enough for me. Ooh, red ice. Wow, you haven't used that before, have you?
What, the flamerang?
Lavarang.
Lavarang.
Yeah, we haven't really used that for anything.
Yeah, it's not actually that useful. It just looks really cool. It
it
actually
does
might
look
be
cool.
useful because it like has
For
that
fighting,
like
enemies.
burst thing.
AoE.
Yeah, like
area
AoE.
effect. Doom. I like it.
Oh, and I also love how it lights him from underneath.
Oh wow, you're right. That is neat.
It does that in the first game too, but
I never noticed anything.
I just thought it was cool.
That is cool. I agree. Look at the game is like tons of just like charm and panache.
There's so many.
Like just dripping out of the pores.
There's just so many little details that like you wouldn't think most games would put in.
No, yeah, especially not at the time. Not the Tasmanian tiger. I'm ha ho. Did it? Yeah. Aramuji. You know, I feel like I really am sort of like a parrot at heart. Like not the I do love birds and all. But I feel like I'm probably a parrot at heart. It's like I know something about myself that I do just repeat and parrot things back just all the time. Like I'll hear a line in a song, I'll sing it constantly. I'll probably be for like the rest of the week just be like Baramuji. I'll just like out of nowhere I'll just be saying Baramuji.
So what you're saying is you're scaly.
And feathery?
No, because
excuse you.
Birds are reptiles. Damn it!
They don't have scales.
Yes, they do.
No.
You looked at their little. You looked at their little.
You shut your mouth and I'll
their little
stab you.
feet. Little feet.
Yeah.
They're covering all
Of
scales.
course. I have.
They're scaly little feet.
have.
They're reptiles.
They're birds.
Oh, they are literally. You can literally look up birds.
They have feathers. I meant to say.
You can look up birds. It will say reptiles.
I would say feathers.
Birds are reptiles.
No, they're feathers.
They're reptiles.
If you remove the feather, his freaking skin, it should be skinny. How about
We
that, huh?
had this conversation before, and you agreed with me. I don't know why you're fighting on me with that.
I'm an aggressive person. I think I do also have devil's what's it? Devil's
advocacy.
Devil's advocate tendencies. I do think I have that where I will just like, even if I do agree on something, I might just in the moment forget I agree with it and just be like, what are you talking about? What, are you crazy? Be like, oh wait a minute. No wait, I'm wrong. That's right. I think I just have the tendency to argue. It is a thing in my family. We do have the devil's tendency to, like most of the men in my family tend to have that. It's just a common trait. I don't know why. I don't think it's a blood thing. I think it's just a personality. Blood. We all just get it from each other, maybe. Blood. Driving on the wrong side of the road, by the way.
No, I'm good.
Drive on the left side road, dude.
Drive on the side of the road I want. This is a lawless land.
The laws work.
This is a lawless land filled with frills and explosions. Those are the two things that roam the land.
Wrong and incorrect. As I was read, it's scary.
There he is.
Oh, he's the pilot.
Yeah.
As follows. During the last big rain, the local farmer's sheep got loose and now are stranded
big rain
all over
maneuver.
the shop. We need to get them back to the shearing shed before the
Some big rain ideas coming up real soon.
Helicopter all fueled up and ready to go. We'll use it to pick them up.
Whoa.
We're in it.
There he is. Pick him up. Dunk him in the water.
just
oh, just drop him. Yeah. Yeah.
I like how when if you do drop it in, it does become gray because it's all wet.
That is great.
It does look
this game
different.
Is so fucking good.
I love it. I respect it.
I love it. Jesus.
Oh yeah, but I like birds, and I feel like I do have like a parrot's soul. I do have like a parrot at heart. It probably would be my spirit animal. Just because I do constantly just go around just parroting things that I've heard, or it's funny.
Do you think
like,
furries just took spirit animals too far?
I actually watched a little mini documentary type thing on furries. It was fascinating. like where it all started, how the culture like came about. Originally, the original term for furry was funny animal creature. Funny animal creature. Yeah. It was, it's inspired by like cartoons and like comic strips and stuff like that. And then like eventually, like it sort of branched outwards. The thing is like, it's also weird because with the furry thing, it's like there's always this like people always be like it's a sexual thing, and a lot of furries are like it's not like it's not just a sexual thing. It is just like it's a comfort like performance type thing. It's funny that the documentary I watched, like at the very first like furry convention type thing they had, they had like just like a freaking just a mouse dominatrix as one of the things. They just had footage of it. It was like I guess from the very beginning it was something weird. I have no idea. It was very funny to watch. It's been weird all along. It was. I think it was down the rabbit hole by. It's honestly weirder when it's not weird. Knudsen or something. It's a YouTuber he does these things down the rabbit hole. Highly recommend. They're very good, very entertaining, very fun. And he did one for the furries, I believe.
Sterling effort, sir. We've saved all the sheep.
Bonza.
Bonza.
There's a fierce bushfire ripping through the small town of Gunna Gunna, mate.
What about the movie set?
Putting out the flames.
We'll get to that.
Well, fuck the movie set. Now there's a town on fire. That's definitely more important than the movie set. In fairness, I shouldn't be complaining.
Anything we want.
I want to get drugs and alcohol.
I'm sure you can.
You think there's a mod for a Tasmanian Tiger 2 that lets you get drugs, alcohol?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Oh, we should download them. It's so stupid. I don't know why I'm even entertaining. It's such a stupid idea. You can stop entertaining them. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think I'm a bird. If there was a spirit animal, what do you think? What do you think yours is? What do you feel like you relate to? Like, not even that you would want it to be, but that, like, you know, there's like a tendency or something like that of this creature that does sort of resonate. You do with you.
See, I've been thinking about this a lot.
Yeah.
Lately, because there's a podcast that I've been listening to where there are a lot of furries on frequently, and they will just like be like, "Oh, furries, wow," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, cool." And like at one point, one of them was like, "Hey, you know what's cool about personas is that technically they're more accurate to your real self because they're not
You're not putting on airs.
You're not putting on airs," and I'm like. No.
I like it.
Like,
it's like, no, I get what they're saying. You know, when you play a character in Dungeons & Dragons, it is an extension of yourself. You are just playing yourself to a degree.
You know, like, I get what they're saying, but like,
yeah.
no.
You're like,
I
don't have to hold back because I'm a character. It's not me getting judged. It's this character and his actions getting judged, not me. I definitely disagree. There is still like it's still not like it's still not fantasy and fiction. But I actually see where they're coming from a bit. That's interesting. That's a fun perspective.
I get the point. I just don't agree. And like,
yeah,
it's
there's still a lot of.
It's frustrating for me because like every time they'll bring someone on the show, they'll be like, "What's your persona?" Like for the first, and then like so I've just been thinking like I don't.
What is your quest? What is your favorite color?
What is your favorite color?
Is your persona?
Sorry, and I'll be going the other way.
You cracked me up, Ty. Okay.
Who is this man?
He's a man. But so I was thinking.
He's not a man.
He's not a man.
Not a man. Who is he?
I don't know. He's something. I think he might be a Tasmanian tiger. Who knows?
What? Maybe he's a Tasmanian devil.
Maybe.
Ooh. Actually, I have no idea what a Tasmanian devil looks like.
Yeah,
I only know what it looks like from freaking Looney Tunes.
That is true, yeah.
It's from Taz. That's the only thing I can actually think of, but I don't think they look like that because that's a cartoon.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Anyway, so I've been thinking, like, you know, I could call into this show, but like, what if they ask me what my persona is? Like, what the fuck even? And I've just been thinking, like, there's no animals that I actually relate to. I think I just hate. I think they're all too different.
Well,
I don't know.
Are there any animals that are cold and sociopathic and hateful?
You see, like, yeah.
I'm joking, but like I don't know.
But like even going along those lines, like yeah, like I don't relate to lizards. Like I think they're cool, but like I wouldn't consider myself a lizard if I were an animal.
Well, like what does it like? I've been just like exaggerating a tendency that you have.
I know.
In a way like that makes sense for an animal. With an animal.
I get that idea. I think I just know too much about animals, like to associate one specific tendency with that thing. I'm just like, no, this is too nuanced. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's. It is a burden. This is your burden in life. This is your cross to bear.
I literally can't relate to animals.
I can't be a furry.
I can't be a furry. It's impossible.
No matter how hard I try.
No matter how hard I try.
God knows I struggle. God knows I struggle with this.
It's literally impossible.
Yeah,
Can I get one opal for putting out that tree's fire?
I hope so.
But one opal?
Money don't grow on trees. So you're lucky you even got an opal. You're lucky you even got an opal. Okay? You should thank your stars and not criticize them. Yeah.
What's funny is that like when you put out the fires, they're considered put out, but it's still like slightly on
still
fire.
Like
it's
lightly
still like
on
singed.
fire. It's better.
Really funny.
It is.
Oh,
I have been noticing that as well. There are trace remnant of fire still present.
Wow!
Ah. Well, that's something.
How do I get onto this?
Maybe you have to jump on the platform.
There it is. It's all the way over there. How do you get to that? What?
Maybe you pop out of this onto it.
I'm really glad I don't have a time limit for this burning town.
Oh, I think you're fine.
That? Oh, like a wall of fire up there?
I guess. Burning wall of fire.
Koala. Hello.
Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Never end.
Oh. Huh.
The campfire.
No, that's a bush. It's a bush
Oh, this
fire.
is just a bush. Never mind. Oh, burning bush. It's Christian imagery.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has all been just a bushfire just happening. I don't think I realized that.
It's also been like a town fire happening. There's still a flaming tree or two
Well, it's a town
here.
fire, but the town is in the bush.
You're right. It's in shrubland. Bushland. Yeah.
Shrubland.
Was chaparral.
Chaparral.
Shrubland. I'm surprised we're only half done with this.
It's because I've been fucking around. I just need to go to like 2 more islands, and then I'm good.
Oh wait, I forgot. There's a radar. Never mind. I could have easily kept track of this better. Whoop.
We put out this
I
one
was
tree.
just being a dip.
Yeah.
The tree.
Single tree.
Is now wet.
For a single opal. Nice.
Thank you. Kind. Oh, yep, that's
the
flaming.
moon is fucking red. What the hell?
Oh, yeah. No, it's just a blood moon.
Of course.
It's just a
Yeah,
coincidence.
you know, the blood moon summoned the fires.
It's just coincidental. It you know, it happens sometimes. Are you spraying it out weird like?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, did he hit you with something that, like froze it? What's happened?
Oh, he does like shoot something at me.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know.
I thought he shot like some ice thing or that was like froze your thing sort of.
Nah,
like,
it's
wow,
fine.
that's cool. It's lasting a very long while. What's happening? Oh boy.
I was just like doing like that because like every individual shot like does damage to him.
Yeah.
I don't think that strategy worked though, so I'm just gonna stop doing that and keep doing my spin. Spin to win.
Yeah. Nice. Getting it done. Oh, there's another one now. Whoa.
I don't even know how to get on to the first one.
We'll never figure it out.
It'll just remain a mystery for all time.
Yep. Too
Yep.
bad. Yep. Yep. How you doing?
Right down the road.
Hi. I
Can't
don't know what
miss
his
it.
voice is, but it's fun to do, and I keep doing it.
Well, I know what I was referencing, so.
I don't. What are you referencing?
Happy Souls.
What?
Happy Souls.
Oh, gotcha.
It's a
Never
wonderful,
seen
it's a wonderful animation about Dark Souls
it
2
is- Oh, it's about Dark Souls 2.
and the experience of playing it. It's a great video.
I've had it in my recommendation once or twice, but I never ended up watching it, even though I had it recommended.
You should watch it. It's
by
actually an
friends,
amazing
well.
video.
Well, how about the fact that I kind of like Dark Souls 2? How are you gonna feel then? How am I gonna feel then, huh? That
It
I'm
doesn't
an
make fun of
apologist.
it that much. Like, it,
Oh, okay,
if
gotcha.
anything, it's very neutral. It's a very neutral stance. It takes a very neutral stance.
It's good, because I am an apologist. The bush is still on fire behind you, sir.
If I had $1 for every time I've heard that joke, I'd have about $17.
L needs a handmate. Rex
Well
was
then.
exploring a
They use dollars in Australia?
Yeah, Australian dollars.
Cool.
They're
Did they used to use dollars in the England, United Kingdom, and then switched over to pounds? Like,
No.
why do we and Australia and
Canada
and Canada have dollars? Well, no, that's just Canada has dollars.
Yeah, Canadian dollars.
I knew they had like loonies and toonies and stuff like that. I didn't know they had dollars.
Loonies and toonies.
Yeah, loonies and toonies. I think that's actually things. I think that might be the coins or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So they don't use dollars in England and the United Kingdom. They use pounds and quid.
Yeah.
And pence.
Well, pence is just a plural of cent.
What?
Okay, so you know the penny, right?
I don't even.
So you know the American penny, right?
Yeah.
So the American penny is not actually called a penny. It is called a cent. That is the official name of that currency. There's 1 cent, and the plural of cent is pence.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what a pence is.
So is penny just a colloquial thing?
Penny is purely a colloquial thing. Yes.
Why is it called pence?
That's just a plural.
I'm upset by that.
I knew you would.
I'm very dismayed by that fact. I was gonna do the gain thing, but I was just like, I don't know where my gain's normally, so I'm just, if I mess it up, I'll probably never get it back.
It's the top knob on the back.
No, I know where it is. I don't know what
yeah.
it's set to. And if I lose it, it's probably gonna
Well,
just be off
you
forever.
can look and then like know where it's set and then like set it
I
back.
didn't want to waste all that
do.
time. I'll be honest. I'm lazy.
It's what I always do.
It's funny.
It's funny. It makes...
Oh, how I love it. Oh, oh, it does make me happy. Jump in the plant. Jump in the shoe.
Why would I jump in the shoe if I could do that?
It's funnier.
It is funnier. Oh, pachoo!
Yeah. Jump in the other plant now. Ooh,
I don't know what that
that's
accomplished.
Not useful at all. That was a waste. Why is that there?
I don't know.
That doesn't help anything. It's worthless. I love it though. I enjoy it. Oh, get the funny sense in opals. Ooh, sulfur rocks. That's bad for health conditions. There's a lot of them down there.
There are a lot of them down there.
They haven't seen you yet.
Oh,
I didn't realize this game had stealth mechanics.
Oh, they've seen me.
Have they?
Oh, they've seen me.
Oh no! They're grappling you. Oh, you never do. Oh, they're dead now.
Oh, they are dead. They're long dead.
They should not. I don't know why they just leave the robot unguarded next to their frail bodies themselves. You think they would have maybe thought of that a little bit smarter?
Frail lizard bodies.
Frail to a robot, yes. Hey, how you doing?
Hello. How are you?
One way crazy. How you doing? Yeah.
What is up?
Compared to a robot, lizards are very frail. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say that. I'm gonna stick with it.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely true.
They probably should have thought that out a bit more.
Uh,
They were really just asking for something to happen. All things told.
there we go. Another one.
Yeah, let's
Is there any
go.
more?
Oh, good cog.
Good cog indeed.
Let's go. Oh.
Lag.
Oh, we're gonna do it. Yeah.
There we go.
Never doubted you for a second.
I bet you didn't.
Yeah. Oh, because I'm a good friend. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Why did they even try?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, lava ranks.
Yeah,
Oh, let's see it in action.
Oh, it fucking incinerates. It's sick.
I love it. Let's go.
All these
I
guys
love
are
these
fire.
guys who just. I like these guys who take more than one hit, so they get completely charred like black and then just stand up afterwards.
Just stand up, yeah.
They just get back up like it was nothing.
I also played this game when I was a kid, and it's great. It's a good game. And they re-released all 3 of them on Steam, and it's sick. Well, they released them a while ago on Steam. We've only just now gotten to playing them.
Nonetheless, they're on Steam, which is cool.
It's a fun time.
Yeah. And this is completely new for me. I've never played any of them. We already played through the Thai 1,
yes.
And now we're on Thai 2. Thai 1 was like a new experience for you, right?
Yeah, I had only ever played the second and third games.
No, but I'm definitely enjoying it as a pedestrian in anything, but I'm still having a fun time. The game's definitely ooze charm style. Oh, he ran away like a little coward. He knew what he'd done. Alright, nice. I was just about to say, where do we go from here? Are we trapped?
No, we're supposed to go down this way. Ooh, there's Bilby.
I like it. Get
Nice.
a Bilby. Oh, there's a good cog as well. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'd say the other ones are worth it. Thai 2 is my favorite though, so.
Oh really? Thai 2's the best? Or I guess
that's my
even
personal
compared
favorite.
to Thai 3?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
cool.
I haven't played Thai 3 in a while, but.
Fair enough. Oh. Yeah, well, fair enough. Again, everything is new to me, so I have no idea.
Wait, no, I was supposed to grab one. Yeah, there's vines there. Then I grab one of that. Yeah.
Oh, I always forget there's vines, and that's a thing you do.
Yep.
If ever we've seen them, it's just gone over my head. I completely forgot that was even a function a while ago.
It doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, I thought so. I felt like it didn't. Yeah.
No!
Oh no! Their carefully laid trap did trip you up.
It did trip me up. It was a very precarious area.
They're freaking swinging blackjacks or whatever. Oh, I guess it's not a black. What is? I don't even know what you call those things. Just
shit.
Logs with spikes on them. I don't know.
Oh dear God! No! How did I still get
Is
hit
that
by it?
What are those common sights on the Australian wild? The front bush?
Oh, of course, they're everywhere. Haven't you ever been to Australia?
Oh yeah. I went there for my 6th birthday.
I was a Bilby.
Also,
So
I
many
just
Bilbies
want to say you did get a freaking 1,000 thingamajig.
I've got 10,000 thingamajigs.
You got a thing that wasn't worth
1,000 thingamajigs.
It was so cool.
Where did I get it
You didn't
from?
even acknowledge it at all.
Oh, here's the thing.
Oh, finally, we get to see what this guy does. He grabs and loads things.
Ah, I see.
It makes
Oh,
sense.
He grabs the thing.
He grabs... I thought you were going to grab the kangaroos. He grabs the rock. No.
Nice.
He grabs the rock.
Woo!
Alright. That's awesome.
Wait, there's professional FIFA? Oh my God. I didn't even know.
That's cool. Oh, that's a shame. That's one of those things, like, I guess a professional esports type thing. Something I respect. I could never do it. I don't have, like, the passion to actually, like, be able to, like, sit down with one game and just do it as a job, even.
I mean,
I totally respect that. It's just like
I play a lot of
personal
fighting
thing.
games. Mostly melee.
You have that a bit more than I do.
So I have that a bit more than you do, but I just don't have the
I really have
competitiveness to actually like enter a lot of tournaments. Like I'll go to tournaments for fun, but like not very often.
Yeah. That's a good way to be. Oh, you freaking spawn them into the ground.
But like, I mean, for me, like getting better at something makes it more fun normally. So that's more where I get the fun of the fight. Can you go up there? No, I can't.
Yeah, for me, I've always just been someone who I just don't enjoy like competitive aspects
of anything. Yeah.
Of genuinely anything.
Yeah, I know.
I know you know.
I know.
I've shaded. I know.
I know.
Chad doesn't though.
Me.
Yeah, I've just never been to like actual like baseball and all that whatnot. Other sports included. I don't enjoy too much. Like, I'd never enjoyed playing basketball. If I could, I'd just spend 2 hours just dribbling like passing a ball back and forth. Like I'd have fun doing that. Like I genuinely would enjoy doing that, but actually playing basketball is just like something about it. I just never like, and it's the same with like fighting games. I like fighting games to a degree. Like it's only really though when it's on like a super casual level. It's like, oh yeah, this is fun. We're just goofing around. If it's actually like people are caring and like, you know, it's competitive. It's like it just loses something for me. I'm just like, it's not pure anymore. I don't know. It's lost something. Now there's like stakes and pressure. I don't know. But like for people who play like was it like I don't know Dota, League of Legends, FIFA, like all props to you. Like I wish I had like sort of that I guess dedication to stick with something like that. It's just not in my genes, I guess.
Ah!
Oh no! Oh, you ruined it! You messed it up!
I did. I done diddly did it. Come on.
Again, I do enjoy Smash. I do enjoy playing it, but at this point, it's definitely come to a spot where I'm 1,500 freaking thing.
There's so many.
Oh, you'll acknowledge it that time, but when it's just 1,000, you won't.
I don't know. The 1,001 didn't surprise me as much, just because there are like 500 ones, and I was like, all right. I was not expecting the 1,500.
I wasn't either, in fact. That was cool. I like it. Yeah, like I enjoy Smash. Like I main, I guess to a degree, Ganondorf and Ike, and I really enjoy playing them. I find them fun, but like now that my friends like all play Smash competitively and I don't, it's gotten to a point where I no longer have like an edge or advantage. I'm still pretty somewhat alright at the game, but like it's like if I try to play, I probably am just going to lose. And unless we're like playing for fun, it's just gonna be like, well, what's even the point?
I mean, we have a thing that we do called the stuff.
We have a thing. Yeah, we have the stuff. We have like a Smash Brothers tradition between us,
yeah,
which is it's a great time.
It's just Ganondorf dittos on Temple, and you just go to Fight Club and fucking go down. That is the stuff.
That is the stuff. It's so great. It's so meaty. It is so visceral. I love it. It's so much fun to do.
Ooh, Denmark.
We'll have little stuff tournaments.
International viewers. It's so strange.
It is fun.
Yeah. Good night to you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Have a good one. I enjoyed it though. We had like Ireland and Denmark now. It's pretty sweet. Okay. Why did those guys? Why were they just like shadows, living shadows?
I don't know.
Why were they so dark?
What is up here? What have I accomplished by getting here?
You can go down there and get a painting, I guess. I don't know. This level hasn't made too much sense to me, I'll be honest.
This is a very large and complex level, so...
It feels
There's a lot of different pathways.
It's not very straightforward at all.
It is very not straightforward.
I'll be honest. Yeah.
Very precarious. And I think there's a level, like actual like progression mission here somewhere.
Yeah. Oh no! That's not good at all. Well, we're fine.
No.
We'll survive. But it makes it very annoying.
There we go.
Oh no, you could just do that. Oh, easy peasy. Come on. I'm the one who's panicking.
I get it.
Let's go. I'm enjoying the lava rangs a lot.
Oh, they're great.
I'm glad we're using them.
They're actually way more useful than I thought they were.
They're good.
Because they freaking char everything.
Oh yeah. I got the nice little AoE around them. It's great. It's good.
Oh, those are the cricket bat guys from the first game.
Oh, you're leaving little footprints. I didn't notice that before.
Yeah, he's always done that.
You know,
Which is why it's especially weird that he's wearing shoes right now.
You're right. That is...
The costumes like weren't in the
That is
original,
odd.
so it's like...
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's something they added for the remake.
Well, that explains why the frickin' slide thing is a bit odd.
Yeah.
It wasn't originally intended for you to just be
there.
Sly.
Oh,
what? I like it though. They had very visceral screams for spiders. Normally spiders don't scream. I'm happier with that, honestly.
Yeah, I'm fine with most insects not screaming.
Yeah, I'm happier that way. Truth be told, let me go back to those days. Let me never have to see screaming spiders again. Something about that was very difficult to say for some reason. Screaming spiders.
Ah!
Ah! There's a fish.
Why are there so many barracudas?
I don't know.
It's so hard to pick which one I want.
It's so hard to choose.
Hold it there, commoner. Lower your eyes. I am Princess Orchid.
I was just...
Hey, don't stress out. I was just kidding. I am a princess, though.
What?
Okay.
Insider, aren't you?
What's happening?
My name's Todd, the Tasmanian tiger.
Actually, my name is Sly.
Sly. I've heard all about
I'm Sly, the Tasmanian tiger.
And some might say
Sly.
stupid things you do.
I prefer to think of it as bravery. So what is this place?
This is the Temple of Karnuk. It's where the bravest of our tribe
Karnuk.
face trials of danger before they become warriors.
What are you
Would
doing
like
here?
to have a go?
Okay.
The trial is very straightforward. Enter the temple and try to make it out.
I'll be the
other
first thing in this
side
level
in
if it
one
is.
piece. I'll meet you there, if you make it.
Thanks. It's like, hey, want to do this cool thing where you probably might not survive?
Oh! So fast.
Not again. No. Oh,
so
I've got
loud.
to take off my headphones.
Oh, wait.
I don't like that at all. Oh god, headphones are off. Oh boy, I hope you're not trying to have a conversation with me. I'm not. I can't.
Oh, I will try and have a
can't think
conversation
about
with you,
this.
but you won't.
This
you
is
won't
literally like a
respond.
goddamn nightmare for me.
I'm gonna keep talking.
First of
while
all,
you talk.
giant like freaking 3-4 foot spiders.
They're gone.
Okay.
Come back.
Headphones back on.
Hello.
Giant like 3-4 foot spiders. First of all, this is a nightmare on its own. Then they scream and have war cries. No, thank you. I don't like that very much at all. Less of it, to be honest. In
What
fact,
the what?
Hey, what the what indeed? Boy. Oh. Is there anywhere
I feel like
to
this was
grapple?
supposed to go up. No, there isn't. Man, she was really. She wasn't kidding when she said we were gonna die in here.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I've solved it.
I don't know what that did. Why that one skull? I don't know. You know, I'm not
There we
gonna.
go.
Why even look a gift horse in the mouth? Thank you, Mr. Skull. Thank you for saving us. You've done us a great service.
What about a zapping ring?
Ooh, zip zap.
Zip zap indeed. Or I could just, I actually just fucking put up. No, I can't. What about ice rings? Frosty rings. They block those. Mega rings?
Ivy.
Yes.
I have a question. This is going to be a bit out of nowhere. What do you think of cake?
Cake? I like cake.
Do you like cake?
Yeah,
I like cake. I'll be honest. I
what kind of cake?
I'm kind of cool with like mousse cake or whatnot.
Mousse cake is great.
Like normal cake, and for the most part, most cupcakes I'm not a big fan of. Like
cupcakes, I'm not big on. They're alright.
Just talking about most cupcakes, I hate the icing. Where it's this weird like solid. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't know. But like it's something about cake. It's now like way too sweet for me.
I don't know. I actually prefer when the icing is like more solid.
It always has a certain taste when it's the solid one that I hate. I'm just like, oh god, it makes me sick whenever I eat it for some reason. I just feel like unwell, like I put something in my body that should not be there. My body is not happy about it. I don't know, but it's just like I feel like cake is now just like way too sweet for me. Like I can't handle it anymore. I'm just like, oh god, no. Like if it's a mousse cake and it's just like all chocolate, I'm like, oh, it's delicious. But if it's just like a regular like cake or whatnot, it's way too like sugary and sweet. Especially the icing is just like icing is way too much for me nowadays. I don't know, so I just can't take it. And also like the reason I'm thinking about this is because like it's like there have been so many cakes recently because I've had so many birthdays and birthday parties. Not only just like with friends, but also at work. There have been several birthday parties, including multiple people's birthdays, all on the same day. It's just been like at least 2 or 3 people per week for the last like 2 or 3 weeks. Actually, more like 4 people actually, like per week for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Like it has just been insane. So like,
have any of these birthdays been of people that I know? And probably should have been invited to, but just wasn't for no reason.
There was only one party, really. But there's been like talk of cake and stuff like that. Only one. The thing is, like the one that you should have been, maybe should have been invited to, you weren't. Where we played like badminton. The whole crux of that party was we were going to be playing Mario Baseball from a projector, and so that's probably something you wouldn't have like enjoyed as much. And that's what the party was going to be.
Mario Baseball's Mario Baseball's fine.
Okay, yeah, so you should have been invited.
I've never played it.
It just ended up devolving, and we never.
I even like the game, but like I could be there.
Like we just never actually ended up playing the game. Instead, we just played badminton.
See, that's the thing. Is like normally like for gatherings, there's like things. It was great.
I loved it.
When there is a gathering, like people are like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this one thing, and then we never end up doing that one thing. So it's like, and we don't invite the people we didn't think we'd want to do that one thing. So there's like, why didn't we just invite everyone every time?
Yeah, the one thing though is I think in your case specifically, there is a certain thing where like I don't mean to be. This is not. I don't know. Maybe this might come off as rude. I don't think it will, but like at parties, like you will sometimes just like curl up into a ball if there isn't something for you in a way. Like
that is true.
Look, and I know my sister specifically like always worries about you. She's always like.
Now that is true. I would argue that that is less of a problem than everyone makes it out to be.
Well, no, people. Like, I think that's like, just the thing. Is people are just like
fun. It's just because like I don't know.
No. Yeah, it's just that like
I don't even
people
know why
are just like we have
sometimes.
to make sure we have something for Ivy, or oh no, like you know they're gonna feel bad like oh now Ivy's gonna like suffer, and so I think people are just like I think there's just like an extra level of like there has to be something for you.
I should just stop doing that so that people don't think I get bored easily because I don't really. I just want.
No, it's fine.
No, it's just that I need something to do with my hands at all times, and so when I don't, I just sort of like stop doing anything.
No, it's fine. Like I don't mind. It's just that I know my sister especially. It's usually I guess because we hold the party type thing that I guess she probably like is about it the most. But like I think that might be one of the main reasons why people like if there's not something for Ivy, they're like. I don't know if we can. I don't know.
The weird thing is though, I don't know how to communicate that you know, I would be just okay, just like hang out and not do anything. I don't know how do you how do I even solve this problem? I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm not a therapist, so I don't know how to fix these things. I just know how to say these things aloud.
Come on, there we go.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, now
like,
well, at least it's in the right, at least it's in the right place.
That's definitely true. Well,
I tried to glide without my boomerang.
At least it's in the right place.
At least it's in the right place.
But no, yeah. But like, I've been just thinking, because there've been just so many birthdays and stuff like that, and I've been having cake and stuff like that. Because it was also like my father's birthday recently. So I had cake and whatnot, and there's, because the co-workers, there was cake at work like several days over in a row, or different days, I should say. But like just several times. Just coworkers being like, "Oh, go grab some cake." It's just been on my mind. I'm just like, I don't really like cake. And some, I mean, one thing is like, I think cake for a birthday. I think, well, maybe not just cake. The candles, at least, are a horrible, horrible mistake. Like, why do you have to blow out candles on a cake? Why do you have to freaking like spit all over the cake? It's such a stupid. It's such a horrible
thing
idea
that has stuck around for some reason.
And it's still a thing. I don't like it at all. I'm just like, why do you have to freaking like, go all over the cake before anyone gets to eat it? Just like have the candles somewhere else. Just like mount the candles on like a freaking wall. Just put the candles in your toaster. Don't put it on the cake. So I think there's a little bit of that was always like, you gotta, this cake. That part of the cake's ruined. I don't know. Maybe because that cake is not always sacred. Because it has been defiled in my lifetime before. I mean, I don't know. There's something about it, but also I've been thinking about it just because there's just been so many birthdays. I mean, like, I don't really like cake, and I also don't like cupcakes. It's just like, man, why are those the two things that are just like, oh yeah, that's like party and celebration? This stinks.
I don't know. They just
why are they so goddamn sweet? I mean, it's just the thing about
it's
America.
Probably just because they're really sweet, and
it's also because it's probably America, and we make everything ridiculous. We put sugar in the fucking bread for some reason. Bread does not mean sugar.
Salad.
It's ridiculous.
An honorary marsupial lion. Here is your reward.
Nice.
What was our reward?
Opals.
That'll do. And we get to be a marsupial lion. Honorarily. Well. Something, I guess. That happened.
Was. I didn't lose connection to the chat, did I? Wait, what
I think so, why? I mean, I couldn't tell you the answer to that question. I'm just scared so that I don't get flashbanged.
That's strange. No, it's just weird. I'm seeing messages that are on the display that aren't in the chat. Fuck. Nah.
Good stuff.
Ah, no, I want fire for these guys. Fuck. Oh wait, this is over here. Oh, all the guys respawned. That's not fun.
Well, more opals for us.
Where? It's that way. Wait, there's also that area that I haven't gone to. I think the moral of the story is I need to get out of this one subsection.
Sounds good to me. Well, at least we're learning. Doesn't look like there is much of anything at all in that little subsection. There's not even Jack Diddley or Squat available. They're tough uns.
Yeah, they sure are.
They take a lot of hits.
They take them
before
quite
they go
the
down.
beating. Ooh, there's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Bilby.
Aha! Ooh ha hee, let's get it. Cool. Can you do something to that waterfall? Can you hit like with an ice rang or something?
I'm wondering the same thing. Nope.
Yeah, it's just because I had the particle effect coming off it. I was like, it looks like something special, perhaps. Like it's like purposely drawing your eye. Is my assumption.
No, I think it's just nice looking.
Yeah, I think it is just nice looking.
What?
The uber lizards may be tough, but they're no match for an upgraded rang. Go see Sly if you need one. We
Okay.
are Sly.
Yeah, that's me.
We are Sly.
Like, how many times do I have to say it?
You ever forget? Don't you ever forget? I love the idea that.
Oh, they're invisible platforms. Oh my! Shut up, Julius.
Oh, no. Invisibility.
Yeah.
Wow. Neat. Look out. So,
Wait, can
do
I?
do those rangs like help for anything else? Do they do like?
No.
Are they good for damage?
They're
Or is it just for the
not.
fact you could like?
They're just for the fact that you can see invisible shit, which
It's
you
so
can
weird.
see
That's-
normally without need for them.
Like they're very odd. That it's like their actual like the main function is the rang of a rang.
Yeah.
Its secondary function is the only thing that sets it apart. Its main function is not affected at all.
Well, it also can go longer distances. It can,
Okay, so
it
that's
can be
a bit
thrown
better.
like really far.
Okay, so yeah, so that's a bit better then.
It has some use. In the original game, it had no fucking purpose.
It was yeah, definitely not. No, in the first game, the boxes were like really obvious. Now I guess it's a mix of the Zoomerang and the
Yeah, it mixed the
Infrarang.
Zoomerang with the Infrarang.
Yeah, for
Or,
Infrarang.
yeah, Infrarang. Yeah.
It just makes sonar noises.
Yeah, it does when you zoom in.
It is funny though that
There we
the
go.
platforms still do announce themselves.
Yeah, they do. Like, you could easily figure out most of the puzzles with them without them.
Yeah.
If you can even call
The
them
one where
puzzles.
it's moving was a bit difficult, even with being able to see it. It really didn't help too much.
God.
Get 'em.
Man, they really are
There's a
no
lot
match for an
of these
upgraded rank.
boys. Yeah, we probably are due for one of those.
No, this is an upgrade
There's-
rank. It's the multi-rang. It's the upgrade
It's
for the
true.
regular rang, for the regular boomerang.
Let's still just take a lot of
Originally,
hits.
at least, they don't replace the old rangs in this game for some reason. I guess it's
Oh, no.
nice, but like it's, I don't know.
It
doesn't
clutters
seem-
up the menu a
It
little
kind of clutters it up a bit. It makes it difficult to quickly grab things because
Navigate.
it's supposed to be like, oh, you know, like diagonals, and then like up, down, left, right. Well, I think there was 2 on each diagonal, but like, you know, it was like more clear than like
Yeah.
big circle.
I kind of like it though, but I feel like that's probably a fair complaint. That's now a bit of cluttered. Cluttered. I'm not good at speaking.
Damn it, I knew.
What did you get? Did it actually heal you?
Yeah, it was a paw.
Did it heal like half or something? What? You're still not full
Wait,
health.
what? Yeah, it only healed one thing.
Oh, that's crummy.
That was bad.
That's kind of lame.
There's a croc. Or actually, no, it's a dial. It's not a croc. No, crocs are dials. Fuck.
It's a dial wearing Crocs.
It's a dial wearing Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of your dials. I guess.
Can you imagine such a thing?
Yeah.
What a terrifying world, honestly.
What a terrifying world.
I dread to think. Almost as terrifying as those screaming spiders from earlier. I hate that. Why was the spider screaming?
It's funny.
It was. I don't like bugs. I don't like bugs. That was very unpleasant to watch. Just how far it dipped in.
Well, yeah, because they do actually.
I know, but like, just how far like the angle went. It really felt like he was hanging on for dear life.
Don't come back. Oh, fuck.
Somehow it was really stressful to me.
I hate that it spins. It makes it so annoying.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not ideal. Get it. Nice.
There we go.
Hey, good call.
Oh, and this is a good application of freaking
the X-ray ring.
Yeah, infraring. We don't have
Infraring.
the X-ray ring. The X-ray.
I'm trying.
Boop. I don't even know what the X-ray does. Like upgrade-wise.
It lets you see through enemies. If you do it if you use it on an enemy for long enough, they might develop skin cancer.
Oh no. That's the worst fate of all.
I don't know. It is. It's a very slow victory.
I think I need to get back on the platform and then jump to those two that are going up and down.
Of course, I should say, X-rays are not inherently dangerous. It's just they have the possibility of it. You know, shooting any particles through a body is usually not the safest thing. It's not the best thing, but it's not inherently, like, going to cause cancer. I should not, like, stir up fear. Like, the security checkpoints at, like, airports, you don't really have to be afraid of those stuff.
No, it's desanct.
You're almost guaranteed to be safe. And if you go to, like, you know, the hospital or, like, dentist, they will give you, like, lead, like, protection, stuff like that, so that, you know, for the most part, your body's gonna be fine. It's just the one place that you need to actually X-ray.
Oh, that just brings.
I don't want to stir up fear. I feel I need to be responsible about medical information.
Of course.
I'm sure you would feel a responsibility to be accurate about lighting information and engineering.
Yeah.
Like set work.
I don't deal with X-rays much, so.
Oh, that's good.
What? Oh.
Aha! Clever girl.
Let's go.
We are absolutely rich in cogs. Can you even imagine how many pairs of pants we can buy with them?
That total only shows like how many we have had total.
I'm gonna
like,
cry.
Not how many we have currently.
I'm actually heartbroken. You really just took me down a peg there. Like, I was genuinely like so excited and happy. It really did just take me down a level. I'm actually sad. Like, I'm kind of dour. Wow, we have like 21 out of 44 great stars
of stuff.
Oh
yeah, 42% complete.
Nice. Oh.
Oh.
Sad. Oh.
Di, are you feeling up to a challenge?
Depends what it is.
What are we here for?
You know,
is this just an area, or are we here for a mission, like to save people from
I think there
burning
is a mission here or two, but like this is pretty much just an area. It's pretty big.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, are we like trying to like save people from not burning alive or being killed? And this guy's like, hey, you want to do a mission?
Ah! Whoa, he does a flip.
This is the worst thing in the fucking world. I hate this so goddamn much. Oh god, also it is straight up. No apologies, Sonic the Hedgehog.
This is just straight up Sonic the Hedgehog.
There is no apologies whatsoever. I'm pretty sure there's a thing in Shadow the Hedgehog where a freaking giant Spider-Man chases you. Yeah, giant Spider-Man chases you.
I mean, there's actually like, oh dear God! There are actually like several sections.
I feel like there are. That's just the one I remember.
Yeah.
Also, I think maybe it went over your head a giant Spider-Man chasing you on one of these.
I died.
No! It grabbed your ghoulies.
Grab me by the ghoulies.
Why did he do that to us? Hey, you want a challenge? He did not prepare us for this at all.
And I'll give you a reward.
As long as it's not a thunder egg, I'll do it.
Wow. Spicy.
Oh my God. This game
spicy.
is fire. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. They're taking no prisoners.
Oh my God. These hot takes. God damn.
Yeah. You know what? A funny thing that I guess I could actually mention. It's nothing big. It was just something I was like, oh yeah, this will be fun to do. I learned about this freaking Sonic like fan game. It's called Sonic Worlds, I think.
Sonic Worlds.
Yeah, the Sonic Worlds DX. It's a fan game basically where it's a 3D Sonic. Never mind. You did just fucking fine. Yeah, I will agree.
Oh no!
I hate it so much. I hate it so much. And I was playing that earlier today. I was playing Sonic Worlds. It's cool. You know, you get to use like 3D Sonic people. You run around the world, and it's fan made, so you know it doesn't have all the polish. But it's got a lot of effort into it. It's actually pretty fun. And I just remembered it because you know we're basically playing Sonic.
Oh, nice.
What?
I can jump straight.
I can't believe that's a feature, and we didn't know. We didn't even think about it this whole time. I can't believe we never even thought to even try.
Woo!
That explains some of those kind of silly, ridiculous jumps we had done a little earlier, like going left and right, left and right, left and right. You could have just gone forwards and been fine.
Woo! Oh fuck! Oh dear God! Oh no! Ah!
We have to jump earlier.
Fuck! This is so hard. What the hell?
Oh my God. This is very difficult. Okay.
You could just lose right this time.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
I don't like him very much. Yeah, I was playing that. It's actually pretty fun. Like it's actually got like a good bit of like polishing quality to it. If you like 3D Sonic games, it's actually just it's kind of cool. It's got like a bunch of features. You could do like plays one character, like two characters, or like the 3 character teams, like in frickin' what do you call it, Sonic Heroes. So you can sort of, and it's cool. They have like a bunch of levels. They have like some like classic levels, sort of like, of course, not like ripped. It's reimaginings of like Green Hill Zone and all that whatnot. But they also have some like fan areas. It's mostly like they have like the space arc level from frickin' Adventure 2, but again like reimagined a bit. And again, you could play as like a ton of different characters. They have like Sonic and Shadow and all that whatnot. They also have like you could play as Rouge, you could play as frickin' Ray, you could play as Fang the Sniper. Like they have like it's like they have a huge it's cool. Like if you like Sonic and all the lore and whatnot, it's pretty sweet.
Wait, what?
Cool. I like it's fun.
You made it.
I did?
What's that supposed to be?
Well,
Fuck.
I'm impressed. I said I would give you a reward, so here it is.
A Thunder Egg. Money.
money.
It'll do, actually.
That was not worth it.
No, it was not. It was not
or
worth
1,500.
Jack diddly squat. 15,000 wouldn't be actually
not even
fair.
500. That was like 100. That was like 1,500.
That is 1,500.
Yeah. I can't say no. I can't word. I can't. I just can't.
Try saying it in Roman numerals then. Maybe that'll be easier.
No.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. It's just because we were actually just basically the Sonic segment. It's like, oh yeah, that was the thing I was doing. That was actually pretty fun. Like, I only basically just scratched the surface of it. It's cool.
It's that guy.
What the fuck is that thing? What do you mean there's space aliens in Australia? What are you talking about?
It's Australia, dude. If there's anything they want there.
Oh, yes, it's Australia.
There's fucking
it's
giant
space
spiders
aliens.
that scream.
I don't.
What isn't in Australia?
Oh no.
I love that sound.
I don't think there's aliens in Australia. I feel like there's not. I'm fairly certain there's not freaking aliens in Australia.
I feel like there's aliens in Australia. I feel like that's a valid assumption to make.
You are wrong, and you are a little off base with your assumptions. Ooh.
No, wrong way.
Well.
What?
What? Oh, you're facing the wrong. You're facing the right way. I meant to say, it's two-sided. I was gonna say you're facing the right way, but I said you're facing the wrong way. Because I'm a diplo. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's weighing it down.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wait, can I even? Can I even make that?
No.
If I do like that.
But you can try.
Oh, there's things on the other side.
There's platforms back there. Okay, good. Yeah, that makes more sense.
I'll come back for that. Doop, doop, doop. Actually, wait, I should just... Oh, I see.
This is really stressful. Please, thank you.
Now I understand.
Looking at just how precariously that was placed was actually giving me, like, agita.
The thing is, it can fall over if it...
No, what? I know. I saw it do it with the wooden one. Try again? What? Why do you say try again?
Just because I died? Like, what the fuck, Julius?
Was that a mission? Was that a level? He doesn't do that normally.
No, he doesn't. That's why I was confused.
I'm also confused. Oh, that's right. He said, hey, over here. He's disgusting. I hate it. Why? What the heck is, what?
Why not?
His voice is also not pleasant to listen to. I also don't like his voice. No.
He's a space alien.
He's a space alien, that's true. But that changes nothing at the same time.
I feel like it changes a lot.
I doubt that entirely.
No!
I do not see color or space aliens. And I'm happy for it.
I keep fucking moving. I did it again. I moved the camera in the wrong direction. Ah. Boop. Doop. Doop. There we go. How do I get back?
Oh, the way you came.
Well, the way I came it is. God damn it.
Yeah.
God, are you...
Try harder. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, I did it. No. Dang. I didn't think you were. I didn't think you had a chance of falling. I'll be honest. I was surprised to see that you almost did.
I really want to get the ice ring update upgrade.
You know what? Yeah, the ice ring update. 1.3. Also, what if there's something hidden behind a lava waterfall? A lava fall. There's no water included in the lava fall. It's not a lava waterfall at all.
Nope.
That's
nope, like. Nope. Come on. Come on.
Hey. Nice. But that's like a cool place. Don't just like leave him, honestly.
There was this rock, and then this lava, and then...
Calm down, mate. Just tell me what happened from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Well,
First, there were dinosaurs.
this morning, I had a nice hot shower. Then I cooked some breakfast. I had a nice hot cup of coffee before...
Skip to the end.
Oh, well, I was just exploring this area when one of the pillars sunk into the lava, stranding me here. I thought I was a goner.
Don't worry. Bush rescue to the, rescue.
What's happening in the sky?
Thanks for saving me, Ty.
I don't know.
You're a real...
Was that plants floating in the sky?
I noticed a couple earlier, but I was like, okay.
It looks like Boss Cass may have
Oh, Ivy, you're
sabotaged some of
offline.
their machines.
I am?
That galah
On Twitch it
really
says Ivy's off. You're
So
offline.
check it out when you can.
What the fuck? What's happening?
We're offline?
Let me try opening Twitch again. Maybe
I'm
it's
gonna
maybe
reload
it's
the
a mine.
page.
The fuck?
No, we're still live.
No, but it's for I don't know what. On my end, it was just like Wall of Hedera is now offline. I was like, wait, oh, that's bad. No, it just Twitch, I guess, was acting up.
I think that's everything here.
I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, that's everything here. Let's get back to the beginning.
Twitch gave us a panic attack for nothing. Thanks, Twitch. We love you.
What the which fucking this way? Are you sure, game? Oh, right, there's the two layers. Yeah.
Okay.
I was confused by the map. It is somewhat unclear on what is where. Fuck. That's not what I was aiming for, but sure. Oh, what, there's a building?
Whoa, boy. Gotta get him,
You gotta go. Oh, I have to get over there.
Let's do it. Ew, no. Oh me, oh my. Now, how do you get out? You are trapped forever.
What am I talking about? How do I get out?
Forever.
I love that so much. This is just a dead end.
You're right. It's
a dead end.
Yeah. I don't know why it's there, or who decided to put a saw was necessary for it. I'll be honest. I think the saw might have been a bit overkill. It's the dead end. Do we have the like lizard rang or whatever?
The what?
Is there what's this? No, we don't have the upgrade to ice rang.
I was just talking about how I wanted it.
I just remember hearing you wanted you want to get upgrades of ranks. I don't remember what ranks needed upgrades, I'll be honest. I didn't hear that. I can't wait till we actually upgrade some ranks though. I'm excited.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Lava ranks are freaking cool. I want to see what the freaking other ones are.
There's some cool ones.
I'm excited.
Whoa.
I'm pepping Pippi for it. Woo! Two fell out of it. Excuse me? They just flung to you?
Yeah, when there's when opals, when you hit a thing of opals really far away, they'll automatically lock onto you if they're really far.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a feature.
Oh.
Nice.
This area is so fucking dense with shit.
Very, very.
Oh, there's free floating.
3,000's a lot.
Nice. So where was that? Was that over there?
Lot.
Wait, did I get 3,000 from that?
Yes, you got 3,000.
I didn't even look.
It's
oh,
3,000.
it's like a shortcut over here.
What is it about this place? It's just handed it out like it's candy.
I don't know. This place is cool.
I enjoy it. I like it. I love having money. Well, that's not 3,000, but it'll do.
Well, can Smash-A-Rangs break those?
I don't know anything the Smash Rank can actually do.
Oh, can.
Oh, cool. Smash Rank.
Well.
Oh no.
Smashing. I think there was something up here that we already got.
I think there's a grapple line behind you. Might be wrong, but I thought I saw.
Maybe. Oh,
we'll never know. And now we go into panic mode.
All right. Let's go upgrade some ranks.
Let's go. That's the best idea I've heard all day.
Yeah.
Yay. That was a very fruitful area.
Very.
Yeah.
That's like one of my favorite areas. I like it a lot. There's a lot of stuff there.
You just got a lot of freaking.
Oh.
Besides like cogs and all the whatnot, you got a lot of cash. Cold and hard, but cash, nonetheless.
Those are purple. What are the purple missions? Oh, I'll find that out later. Oh, that's a long drive. Well, let's go.
No time like the present.
Wrong side of the road.
There you go.
Yeah, I never noticed that she has yeah, she's even driving like on the other side of the car.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason I actually remembered in the first place, like last episode, was I was like, oh, she's driving on that side of the... Oh, that's right! They drive on the wrong side of the road in Australia. Backwards. Fools.
I'm sure... Okay, you know what? I think some of those, like, Julia's fun facts are also hidden loading screens.
Yeah, I think so too. I actually was just like, I wonder. You say that and it makes total sense. Oh no, uh-oh. Oh boy. I really love how fast you're moving. There's something great about it. For the fact that it's seamless, but also
it's not.
You're driving fast.
So fast, and then you just pull up.
Like it could be seamless, and you're like freaking slow. You're slow, so slow. No, it's good.
Choo.
Hey bro, what can I do for you?
Yo, what's up, dude? Can I get a ring, my man? Got the whip ring, thunder ring, X ring,
thunder ring, X ring, kaboom ring, omega ring, and then after that we can't afford.
Shit. Stub my toe on my desk.
God, I thought you were just really upset that you spent that money instead of saving up for the
no.
the Doomerang.
You mean the
deadly ring? Sorry.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I kind of want the
I thought you were like, shit! Should have saved it for the deadly ring.
I think the Doomerang or the Thunder Ring, because the Thunder Ring seems to have been pretty useful. But explosions.
Oh.
I can't argue with explosions.
Kaboom.
Catch it, bro.
Yeah.
Catch it, bro.
Catch it, bro. That was not his voice. I just did. Catch it, bro. It's like maybe Wario or something.
That is
Definitely not
not
him.
the sound effect they used to make. They used to make like a and then they bang. The explosion also sounds somewhat different. Oh, but the freezering.
Ooh, it's also an AoE, I guess.
Yeah, I think they're both like AoEs.
I mean, that's pretty cool if it's freeze AoE. It freezes multiple enemies.
Yeah.
That might be pretty sweet.
It might be pretty sweet.
All things considered.
We have like most of them actually now.
Going pretty well, yeah. We just need 5.
Yeah.
Looks like. Pretty sweet. Alright. Let's go.
Let's go.
Actually, wait. How long have we been going?
2:48 is how long we've been going.
Yeah, we're still on it then. Let's go.
You think we should end off, or?
Well, I mean, what do you think? Do you think another area is going to take too long?
Probably.
Fair enough. Do you want to go to town and see if we can spend any cogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
see what
quite a few
resources
cogs.
we can finish up. Yeah.
You know, I'm really sad that I never knew about this drifting thing and when I played the original game. 'Cause like it's so useful for getting around these turns, because like I used to just like be terrible at doing these turns. But now it's so easy. You just drift and be like, yeah.
Maybe that was a good. Maybe this is new, and they actually didn't have it. So that way, you would crash into walls and be slower.
I have no clue.
Clever loading screen. I'm joking, of course.
Clever loading.
But I love making conspiracy theories. It's very fun.
It's like not even an animation.
Just
You're
imagine
getting out
what
of the car.
if.
You're just like out, and it's like yes.
No, yeah.
Immediate is just the best.
It's good. Emoji.
For a mochi.
Let's go. Hi, son.
Hi, son. Bye, son.
There's something so like sad about their interaction. Hi, son. Hi, son.
Bye, son.
Just how fast they say that. Just like they're so excited, and then you just you leave in like a minute, if even. You just buy something, you just write out. And there's something about like they know it's just gonna be it's not gonna last. You're just gonna be right out. And they just like they speak so fast.
Hello, Ty.
Hello, Ty.
G'day, son.
Yeah,
Let me
son.
know if you need a hand, okay?
I think we cleaned them out.
Yeah, we did. I know.
Bye, son.
I just wanted to hear the voice lines, honestly.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Oh, we got 8. Oh my god.
Whoa. Do we have a Sly themed?
A car?
No, we don't.
I think we do.
Oh wait, maybe we do.
Deadly 4x4.
Done well, mate.
Let's go.
5 more. Crowman? What does that even mean?
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
All roads lead to Chrome.
Take a gander. It's got
Interesting.
Cool. I didn't even know there was a little flavor text on the left. I had no idea until now.
Get the wetsuit maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? It's 5.
Good.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
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 Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ripper.
Oh, you ripper.
You beauty. I love it.
He's got blue on his face.
It's kind of cool, yeah.
Wait, there's question marks.
I was like, are those locked?
Are there
until
secret
later?
ones?
Are there ones like after you beat the game? Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I like it. The possibilities.
No.
What have you done?
What have I done?
You beauty. What have you done? You ripper.
All right. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
This has been
Thank you for being here.
Good time.
Yeah.
Good times were had by all. Goodbye.
Yeah, it was fun. Have a good one. And have a good night.
If you
Kisses.
If you like our stuff, you can go.
You
to
can
our
have some of it right in our Discord.
Right here in our Discord. Down. Scroll down.
How about have a slice of stuff? Goodbye.